no. Hello.
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 How's everybody? We're here.
Delicious.
Been a day.
I have a voice again.
Yeah, you
Nope.
do.
Sort of.
Benediction.
The full party is here. It's fantastic. We love to see it.
Fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No.
Double the Fantastic Four.
Have yourself. Who are you in the Fantastic Four?
I played a Fantastic Four Marvel Healer Superheroes game at GaryCon, and I was
I'm not
Sue
gonna lie.
Storm.
I was Johnny. I would be Johnny Storm.
Chris Evans' butt.
Early Chris Evans. Yeah.
Anyway,
he was adorable. I loved him.
First, an announcement of the night. Our sponsor is
Me.
no.
NordVPN.
No, I wish. No, I'm just kidding. It's Canadian Dice, who are in the chat.
Yee.
You can go to canadiandice.ca, use the code THEVECTAIR, all one word, for 10% off of your order. He does ship internationally now, so you can do the thing. However, on top of that, there may be some delays this weekend because Jer and Ryan are going to Kitchener, Ontario for Ragnarok Con. So if you are in the area, go say hi to them. There will be a Canadian Dice booth set up. And Jer is running some games and Ryan is running some games. Jasmine's going to be there. So, do the thing. I'm still undecided if I'm going or not. Depends on how I feel. Thursday, we've got a Song of Crystal and Shadow at 8:30. And also on Thursday, Artemis and I are going to be over on the Liching Hour for our guest spot on the Swashbucklers. So if you like pirates and spacefaring and pre-Spelljammer, it's actually like a big ship. Come and, come watch.
This is unrelated, but damn, I wish I was Sly's nail file right now.
Friday, we have Fixius 5. Saturday morning, we have Together Among the Stars at 11:30. And our guest this week with Dungeon Daddy Rick is Jack, who is an artist from Even Footing Games. He is also known as Guts Me Gert on the socials, so you can go and give him a look-see. And our merch store is up, so go and check out our fun merch nonsense, because it's nonsense and we love it. The link is tinyurl.com/vacmerch, so you can just go right there and check it out. And as always, if you want to catch up on episodes or you want to listen while you work or drive, you can catch our podcast on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. All of our one-shots, except for the 12-hour birthday stream that is still being edited, are up there. It's catching up to the actual live play sessions for our campaign play. And yeah, you can just listen to that and all of our bullshit.
You forgot something.
What did I forget? Oh, yes, I did forget something. You, Maggie, have a dice pick of the week. What is your dice pick of the week?
It's the Oceana dice because I want it to be warm when I want to be by the sea. Also looks really sparkly and tasty. Like, when you see water in an anime and you're like, ooh, that water, it would be very crisp. These dice look very delicious, but you can't eat them. Keep being told you can't eat them, but they are very pretty to look at and imagine eating them. You also shouldn't drink ocean water. It's bad for you.
Everything is edible if you try hard enough.
I don't think that's...
I am not
I
wrong.
was going to say something about the elasticity of the human anus, but I'm going to leave it at that.
I was at a restaurant yesterday that has edible, dice. Dungeons and Dragons dice.
I've had it wasn't the hard candy. It was like that one that you bite into and then it just I don't know what it's called. I forget what it's called.
It's like the caramel.
It's not even a caramel.
But it's like honeycomb.
It's like a crystal candy, just like
rock candy.
Nah.
Oh, it's like those white saucers, like those.
It's soft. I don't know what it's called. I will have to look it up.
Okay.
Anyway, continue. Sorry. Ooh,
alchemy.
Thank you for the hype train that is sort of there almost. Thank you.
It's all Artemis's fault.
It is
And-
Artemis's
and
fault.
And Liz's fault.
And Liz.
Fucking hell.
Jeez Louise.
Look,
Wow.
I'm almost close to like my 200 goal. Okay, I just got to get there now.
Okay.
I'm a little behind.
Sounds good. Either way. So, where we left off last episode, everybody had woken up from a very shitty sleep after you were set upon by zombies and a zombie arm that fell out of the sky and appears to have belonged to Valish. Walking along, singing a song side by side, you actually ended up coming to some strange effigy of some sort. 5 corpses hung from the boughs of trees hanging over the game path that you're walking on. All stripped and skinned, masterfully at that. And down on the ground, there were several items that seemed to be part of them. Coins and a badge, seeming to hail from Elysium, which is where Keli comes from. However, upon further investigation, these items appeared to be false, fake. Just too real. Too close to home. And finally, near the end of the episode, they got their beach episode, arriving at a ground-locked galleon ship up on the plateau heading for Pantera Lodge. The ship appears to have been here for some time as it's somewhat sunk into the ground, and just the nose of it sits above the oasis that appears to be naturally occurring. Keli got incredibly drunk, and the rest of you decided to go for a soak while Keli sleeps it off. Entering into the lower deck of this galleon ship, you enter the bath, which is it essentially takes up about the port, like the front bow of the ship itself, and appears to be somehow magically heated, as every once in a while you'd get little whispers of the cooler water from the oasis itself, or fish would flutter in and say hello. And then when they realized it was too hot, they'd go away. Also, thank you for the hype train. We appreciate you very much. Thanks, Agni.
That's what I do.
Yeah, you do. And Artemis. And Liz. Y'all are excellent. So, we pick up with the majority of the party in the Oasis bath, essentially. Agni, I didn't put Yinrik anywhere specific. I wasn't sure if you would go and join them in the bath or if you were doing your own thing or something else. So you just let me know what you want to do.
You're totally gonna be bathing. Why not?
Before
Okay.
he gets in, I would like to retcon before that motherfucker even gets into the water. If we're already in it, he needs to be warned that he will not be casting any sort of lightning magic or other types of electricity magic while we are in said water, which is a conductor.
Need to be very clear on the fact that I am not in the fucking water. I don't like getting my feet wet.
She done like getting her feet wet.
So I'm sitting on top of whoever's in the water so that I'm not in like there.
Gordon's
Gordon.
there, isn't?
Yeah.
I'm just like sitting cross-legged on top of his head, like between his horns. Just ooh.
Make a dex save.
God damn it.
This is unrelated, but Shy has graced us with her presence. She is sitting on the couch.
Shy, shy.
Or wherever.
My baby.
What was that slide?
In the tower or wherever.
Wherever.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh please.
Wish pank.
Fuck!
Yes.
Gordon like has your thighs kind of like holding them against his horns. And he just kind of casts a glance to Athelstan. And Athelstan, you see this half crooked grin.
And at first, Athelstan's like,
And this 9-foot tall minotaur drops dead weight like a sack of potatoes, basically lying down on the bottom of the bath, dragging Sly underwater. Briefly. He lets you up immediately. And he comes up, kind of like the water just above his snoot.
Viking would like to know if we can stockpile inspiration and second winds.
The players can have up to 3 inspirations individually, so that is okay. Second wins, that's going to be a no. You can just do that whenever you need to do that.
that's very sweet of you, though, Viking. Wow.
Yeah, that's very nice of you.
Maybe you should take a book out of that leaf there, Jer.
A book out
He's
of that
just gonna
bookcase there,
like want
Jer.
to see the books for the leaves. or
That's
the
one way
t-shirt.
for Sly's boyfriend to get Sly wet. I agree.
So he's like chuckling and just looking up at you with just, he's so proud of himself.
And then I'm
You know-
assuming this is before Athelstan told everybody that shit's about to go down. Sorry, continue, Sly.
You know that scene in like The Lion King where
When Nala climbs out of the water.
yes,
Yes.
that's me.
Amazing.
And
He follows
and he's
after
just
you.
He's like, eh.
Come on, babe, you were getting kind of stinky.
I'm leaving.
Push him in. Push him.
He's already in.
And
Push him in back into the. Yeah.
he's up to here in the water. He's
Won't he be the king? I know he is. Everything I see inside. Can you feel the love tonight?
I cast precipitation to dry Sly off.
I need to be rescued.
Oh, come on, babe. It's not that bad. It's not like it's muck. It's clean water.
My feet are wet.
Yeah,
hates
that
it.
happens. They were
She
getting
does
kind of
hate-
stinky.
She does hate getting her feet wet, though.
Well, that's what towels are for.
Okay. He's like leave and go sit on like the wherever the fucking ledge is, and I'm
Like,
like,
start grooming herself.
He like leans up to you and just puts his snoot like on your ankle.
She's like wringing out her tail, like.
You can't stay mad at him. Look at that face.
Big cow eyes.
it was
Keli's drunk.
it was kind of funny.
That was just me. Keela is definitely drunk.
No, Viking gave you inspiration.
I just added it too for you. Thank you for the hype train, everyone.
Oh,
I'm grouchy,
you're
no.
so angry.
wet. What about
Now,
my hair. My hair was so nice. Now it's just
So, as this is sort of winding down, Athelstan, at this point, Mina has indicated that there's something strange happening and has left.
and he indicates to the group that something is about to go down. After saying, "No, don't leave. Come back." He's like,
thanks.
Added.
Other than me, though, who just fell down.
Looks like everybody's getting around there.
Viking is using some coin tonight. Feeling generous. I love how there's no cooldown on inspiration.
Nope.
Chat.
So, anything else
Keli.
occurring in the bathhouse before we flip to Keli?
Well, we're naked, so
Atlas is on his side using shape water to form like an air helmet as he uses his tail. Because who suggested that? Was that Cedar or
I think it was duality.
Duality? Who suggested I use it as a rudder?
Or like a propeller or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Wee.
Let's go to Keli.
All right.
And Jenny.
We can skip me for a while. It's fine.
Nah.
You can it will be Offie role playing and all the plants and Keli. And Offie is also
And the mimic. Yeah, I was gonna say the mimic's there
And
too.
Trixie. Yep.
All right. Let's do this thing.
Okay. Make me a wisdom saving throw. At disadvantage
I don't
because
like that.
Sure.
I really don't like that.
fuck.
12.
all right. You've had this dream before. It's similar to the times where you have found yourself replaying those last moments with Rirka. You stand on a plateau overlooking a small village, one of the last bastions of humanity in this never-ending war that seems to go on and on and on. You know what's going to happen. And there's nothing you can do to change it this time. There's never anything that you can do to change it. You turn to walk away, but find your feet rooted. You don't see any mists. You don't see a pathway. You don't see a purple lantern. All you see ahead of you right now is the village, again, regardless of where you turn. And then you're moving closer to it. Rirka's back is to you. Each step you take towards it brings you closer and closer to the inevitable demise of everyone that lives in that village. Because even though you didn't participate in it with your own hands, you ran instead. You know exactly what happened here. From there, flashes begin to paint across your mind, blood smearing across your eyes as men, women, children, non-binary, adults, elders, teenagers, animals, pets, livestock are all cut down, destroyed, and then burned. And you stand in the middle of the village once it's all done, as everything around you burns. Rirka's fingers curl over your shoulder to turn you towards her, and now you see her true visage. The skeletal angel, with holes where her eyes used to be, paper-thin skin hanging off of bone and desiccated muscle, and what's left of her mouth smiles at you. What do you do?
So sorry, my love.
For what? You did exactly as you were supposed to.
This is a lie.
Is it? Do you remember what happened?
I left.
Sure.
You asked me once if I was a coward or a killer. I'll take coward any day, and you know that.
Love makes people do crazy things.
I know. I followed you here.
To the end.
You're lying. Your blood might be on my hands, but it wasn't my sword.
Just say goodnight.
You went where I couldn't follow. That was your choice, not mine. I blamed myself for that for a long time. But I can't do that anymore. You made your own choice. You followed your own path. You always have. You've gone where I can't follow. I'll never stop loving you. But you hold no sway over me anymore. Time to say goodbye.
When you think you have strength.
I don't know if I do or not. But I know that I can't follow you anymore. I can't carry your ghost around with me. Whatever you've become, whatever you've done, I can't carry that with me anymore.
You should. This is all your fault.
That may be the case. But I know that I can't anymore. And I don't deserve to carry that weight. You can't ground me anymore. I don't answer to you anymore.
Hey, the past will still catch you. Regardless of which direction you turn.
I look forward to it. To the end. Because I'm tired. Come and get me.
She touches your forehead, just right in the middle where your third eye was. And you are cast into your body, falling, 100 feet, 200 feet, 300 feet. And you wake up with a jerk. The plants around you tighten briefly. But you have sense of mind enough not to pull too hard, lest they come free of their pots or the leaves and stems break.
As I was falling, how much time did I have?
It felt like an eternity in less than 6 seconds.
And I close my eyes and pat my wings as I fall.
Sure. As you're falling and you're watching the ground that you had been standing on fall away, Rierker's face is looking down at you like someone might look down a well. And you see your wings pop out, but they gain no height, no lift, because as the wind that's falling behind you pulls them forward, you see they are nothing but skeletal remains.
I come to in the room, I guess.
You wake up to the sounds of music from the tavern, the sounds of the jungle outside, Cherry yelling something, probably the chef or the bard. Other than the plants, you're alone.
Which one is holding me down? Or wait, no, it was one that Athelstan had made. I don't remember.
Sort of used like Vince and the strawberries and the berries and like wrapped you up Gulliver's Travels style.
Keep an eye on this bitch.
Just trying to be mindful of that. Just say, you can let me sit up now.
They don't recede because they're plants.
Oh, okay. Well, I try to very carefully disentangle myself then.
Okay, you are able to do so.
Sit up. Yeah. I think she probably just sits there for a little while before anything, just kind of listens to the sounds. Takes comfort in the fact that it's hot as fuck and that the plants are there.
Okay.
And I'm assuming Trixie is there?
Yep, Trixie's in the corner, snoring.
Okay. Sounds about right.
The rest of the party. You finish your bath. And it's up to you what you do after that.
I think Athelstan is still. He's like perched near the outcropping of because the ship opens up into the oasis, right? Or does the oasis like come into it?
Yeah, so the front of the ship, it looks like
The stern
Like
was
it-
kind of busted open.
yeah, it kind of looks like it hit an iceberg.
Yeah.
But it's
Food's
open.
here, I'll be right back.
Iceberg.
After getting out of the water, I drop myself off and look around and forget where I'm at.
Okay.
Athelstan is just perched on a rock, bare ass naked, waiting for Mina to come back.
Okay. So, Yinrik, you are aware that this is the oasis. You're just not sure how you got here. And
Yeah,
without
I
your
assume that much.
without your book, you're not sure who the people are around you either. But
Just
to
gonna sit
add
there
even
looking.
more nonsense to this, everybody's naked.
So is he.
That he was included in everybody.
But I'm always naked.
Wait, you don't wear clothes?
Your literal picture has you in a tunic as well as a hood.
He's been Donald Ducking it this whole time, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, he still wears a top.
That's not naked.
it's naked enough.
Yeah, I mean, it is naked-ish, yeah. It's naked adjacent.
I got real familiar with how to identify rabbits based off of, outward genitalia, so we don't gotta worry about that. It's underneath his tail.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't spend a lot of time around rabbits.
Neither do I, but I learned it over the event. They're like, is this a boy or a girl? And I was like, let me check.
So
I sit there and I'm looking around.
Atlas in particular, because you tend to be very empathetic to the rest of your party, you notice just the hint of confusion on Yenrik's face.
I I go over to Yinrik and I say, "What's the matter?
I forgot.
You forgot.
Yes.
You forgot what?
Yes.
Okay. Your name is Yinrik. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
Not really.
Okay. I'm Atlas. Can I make a medicine check to know what to do when somebody forgets? Like, is there a protocol to go down?
Yeah, absolutely. You can do that.
Do I know how to check for a concussion?
Go for it. Medicine check.
Geez, son.
Oh, that was almost a 19.
I know I'm not gonna re-roll with the. I have full inspiration. I'll re-roll it. Maybe there's something really wrong with Yinrik that I can help out with.
Okay.
There's something really wrong with Yinrik.
I did so much better.
That was a 9 and 11. So, just from being around Yinrik, you know that he has some memory issues. He refers to his book a lot, even for some very basic questions that he should know for living in Velashan. You think
your
it might be a short-term memory issue?
Hmm. Do you need the
My
book?
God, he's Dory.
Can I help you?
Where is the book?
Where do you remember where you put your cloak?
I have a cloak.
Oh no, Sly, could you come over here? Because I know Sly probably doesn't want to be in the water longer than she has to be. I come over and I shape water Sly so Sly is dry.
Why? Where was this?
Pretty
Thank you.
sure that they prestidigitated you so you were dry anyway.
Yes.
I can't press a dissertation. I can only take away the water.
Not Atlas.
Yinrik did.
Before I forgot how to do it.
Do you know where Yinrik left his cloak and book?
Do I?
Given that you're all naked and you kind of came down here with towels and that was about it, you assume it's in one of the rooms you rented.
I would not be naked, which we would know if I was there last week and
True.
not sick. But no, I would not be for reasons that have to do with it.
Like the movie Teeth.
No. No, I just wouldn't be for reasons that have to do with a conversation that was had at some other point.
Never
So I'm
knew.
not naked. Sorry, everybody.
No fan service moment.
No, sorry. Should I go check?
If you wouldn't mind, I'll stay here with Yinrik. Do you want to maybe have Gordon or Breeze go with you so we don't separate?
Anybody?
Yeah. Also, you might want to check on Kiwi. Make sure that they're not like Atlas's face goes blank and the 1,000-yard stare happens.
I'll go with you, babe. Unless you want to
Okay.
go, Breeze. Totally up to you, my friend.
Just don't throw me in the fucking water again.
Come on, it was kind of funny.
Kind of funny.
Yeah, I know.
You go with her.
All right.
Athelstan's looking weird.
Okay. So he gets up in all of his naked Minotaur glory.
I just kind of also sneak over to Athelstan and be okay, bestie.
What?
You okay?
She's gone. Wait. She'll be back. She's coming.
Okay. Can I get you anything?
No.
Okay.
I will wait.
Okay. I look at everybody else like, what?
She told me to wait. I will wait.
Okay. Athelstan's gonna wait. We'll go check on Keli and find a book. Very.
You gonna come with us, Yenrik, or are you gonna stay here?
Sure.
That wasn't a yes or no question, my friend. It was a either or.
Yes.
All right, come on. And Gordon puts like his big hand on your shoulder just so you don't like wander off and get yourself lost.
I'm just
I
gonna like run up ahead.
Sure.
I kind of expected Gordon to just grab Yenrik and lift him up by his ears, like carry him around like a
No,
rabbit.
that's cruel. You don't carry a rabbit around by their ears.
They have a scruff, like a cat.
Yeah.
So that.
It's cruel, but it's Yenrik.
True.
That's valid.
Still not really okay.
So heading up into the main floor of the ship, you do eventually find Yenrik's gear in one of the bedrooms that you've rented. Yenrik, as soon as you touch the book, everything kind of floods back to you.
I thought we were going down to the bath.
What? We did.
We did?
Yeah, you're kind of, you know, I like shake water.
Oh shit, Atlas is here.
Yeah, you're not there, Atlas.
Oh fuck, I spaced out. This is what happens when you space out.
There's a reason Gordon is naked.
I didn't even notice.
Well, we're also like soaking wet and he like wrings out his beard.
Oh, well, let me fix that. Presentation.
Oh, thanks, man. Really appreciate that.
Not a problem.
He was like wringing out his beard, and I was like underneath.
I like check my prayer. Well, I guess I am clean. I guess we did go to the bath.
I'm gonna go check on Kili.
All right, I'll stay here with Yenrik. Make sure he doesn't put his book down, I guess.
I guess.
You okay there, bud?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, you kind of forgot that we went to the bath, and then you forgot who we were.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that tracks. So your book.
Yeah.
You like need it to remember things, I guess.
I'll write everything down in it. No.
Yeah.
I'm very forgetful.
Yeah. Just seemed a little bit more than. You know what? It's okay. Let me buy you a drink. Put your pants on.
I don't have pants.
Oh, okay. Well, put your whatever on then.
Okay.
Okay. Sly, you go to Kili's door. It's lightly covered with this sort of moss around the frame, which is something you're familiar with as you've traveled with Athelstan a fair bit. You know, this is sort of his way of making sure that nobody comes in and nobody comes out without him knowing.
Walk in. I don't give a fuck.
Kili, at this point, you are sitting up on the edge of the bed.
Oh my god. This rabbit.
What did he do now?
Oh my god. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Are you okay? How are you doing? Are you a little drunk in pants? You good?
I assume I'm slightly sober now after
Yeah.
that nonsense?
And you got a huge headache.
Yeah, sounds about right. I cast Lesser Restoration on myself to remove a poison effect.
Sure.
Because alcohol's poison.
You feel better.
Neat.
I'm okay, hon. How are you?
Well, somebody threw me in the water, so. But I'm dry now.
I bet that went over well. Like a cat.
Ugh. It was the worst.
Yeah.
Nobody asked me why I'm not naked, so that's good. Nobody questioned it.
Do you
Everybody else was
want to
making
talk
it.
about it?
No, I just
Okay.
am glad nobody questioned me.
I mean, you do you, sweetie. This party is full of weird people, in case you haven't noticed.
Apparently, the rabbit carries the book around, because if he's not touching the book, he can't remember anything. But if he's touching the book... I didn't cough.
That sounds like the book Athelstan and I know about, right? Sort of.
Yes
I don't
and
know.
no. The book that you know of from the library in
Capital
Darkon,
T, the.
it was less of a I forget everything unless I touch the book, and more of a I only remember the last 3 months, but if I touch the book, I'll start having like ongoing memories beyond 3 months.
And
So
I'm not
it's
hearing any of
similar
it.
but different. Okay. No.
Similar,
Okay.
yeah, similar but different.
So
Okay.
the only way to cure Yenrik is to have him touch the other book.
Maybe.
So
That's
since I
different,
didn't
but
hear
okay.
the conversation going on between Keli and you,
Herself.
yeah, I was just like, well, I don't know what book you're talking about. If it's the book I stole from Athelstan, I don't know. But
No, it's not. But yeah,
I mean, I don't have it. I don't know what you're talking about.
that's okay.
Um,
You two have
but-
this weird thing going on there, and I don't need to know if I don't need to know. So
But no, I don't know. It's like the book that he takes notes in all the time. He was like, Gordon's like, do you want to come with us or do you want to stay here? And he was like, yes. It was a whole thing. And then he touched the book and he's like, I know where we are, or something. I don't know. He just started answering questions that were not just yes.
that's good to know. Also slightly annoying, but good to know.
Should we call
Jesus, pasta.
Is pasta
She's knocking shit over.
Spaghetti
She was like-
falls from the ceiling, you all die.
She woke up and chose violence. So, but anyways,
So she woke up and chose cat.
Is there a way to copy the book? Like, can we make a copy of it in case something happens to it?
I don't have that kind of capabilities, but maybe Alaric can. He's got a different kind of magic than I do.
Hey, Sky Offie, who I definitely am not asking a question to, but maybe, is it possible?
Sky Daddy.
So it's Sky Offie, not
Sky
Sky
Offie.
Daddy.
So mechanically, as a sorcerer, it's not like a wizard spellbook. This is just literally like a journal that he
Okay.
keeps.
So if
Given-
we can copy it, sorry.
Well, no, you're fine. Given the immediacy with which the memories came back, you think there is some sort of magical element to that book that allows him to maintain more of a short-term memory than he has.
So ask him where he got it, and then figure out from there. God, I'm so smart. Anyway. This is like conversation is happening half out loud.
Like-
I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
No, because Keeley is used to everybody's weirdness by now. Like, no,
Everybody's
she's
got
just
a voice
waiting
in their
for you
head.
to finish.
Actually, like all of it was internal except for, God, I'm so smart.
Yeah, Keeley's just waiting for you to like finish your conversation with yourself, and it's kind of like,
So anyway, yeah, how'd your night go? As someone who was not dumped in the water.
I dreamed about my dead wife, so there's that. Told her to go to hell, so there's that.
Yes, Keli. Fuck that.
We're doing great. Athelstan would call this growth.
Yeah, we love a growth arc, or whatever it's called.
Is everybody still down there?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait. Theoretically, I'm not saying this is what happened, but theoretically, if Mina were to disappear, has that ever happened before?
What do you mean Mina disappeared?
I don't know. Theoretically, if it were to have happened,
Well, Athelstan will panic, so where is he?
at the water.
Okay, well, let's go. Help me get Alice's stuff.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff.
Keeley is worried now.
Wait, do we have Athelstan's bag of holding? Can we just dump everything in the bag of holding and make it easier to carry?
It's
I don't.
likely in
Did we leave it up here?
Athelstan's room,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, you can fetch it and
I'm
do
just gonna
that.
go sneak into Athelstan's room and get everything that might be
Yeah.
important.
Like, get all of Atlas's shit that he left in my room together, and just sort of like scoop up Trixie while she's sleeping.
When Sly goes into Athelstan's room, the journal is open, and that page is there, and the sheet music has more added to it.
Okay, where do I see this now?
Hang on.
Gay. So fucking gay in the best way.
It is so
Right? So gay.
He
So
finished,
fucking gay.
he finished the music. It is complete.
I'm gonna.
And it's
can I-
just open on the nightstand with the pen
Okay.
sitting in the middle of it.
I'm just gonna flip through it super quickly. So if there's anything that's relevant for me to see while I'm flipping through it to see if there's anything I can do or say that's important, can you send that like right now? Athelstan?
Sure.
I'm like.
It's mostly just like detailing the recent shit that's gone down. There's a lot of like cursing in common, detailing the getting marshmallow shat on by a giant fucking bird that opened its cloaca over us.
Ew.
Yeah, and also
Trying to eat here, you guys.
yeah, and also like the complaining about the mimic and stuff like that, and a lot of like, and then peppered throughout. I don't think we ever really talked about it on stream, but for the most part, Athelstan wrote in his journal in Celestial, and as Sly started kind of like taking his stuff and like he got closer to Sly, there are parts of his journal that he'll start writing in common so that Sly can understand it, and like even like leave little notes for Sly and like ask Sly what she thought about this one interaction with this thing, or like that fucking plaid ass wearing fucking bitch with her stupid little fake cane and her rule breaking ass little bitch ass hoe ass.
It was a
Fucking
crutch. Thank you.
Yeah, whatever.
Same thing.
Fucking kick it out from underneath her. I don't care. Stuff like that. And this page, just all Celestial.
This book is upside down, so I'm gonna fix that quick.
No one would have known, but yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm in my room scooping up all the plants, going, okay, guys, we're gonna go see your dad now.
Yay!
So now I'm gonna go back and flip through it again just to make sure that like I'm wondering if there's anything important that might help right now. Like anything.
Like regarding the situation, not really.
Yeah.
For the most part, anytime any journal entries, there are lots of very detailed portraits of Mina. Or tattoos.
But nothing about like if she disappeared or left or whatever.
Maybe like early on there's maybe some musings, like there was definitely a point where he details the point where they were separated when we were in that haunted ass fucking house in Keening, and how helpless and powerless he felt without her, and how listless it was, and the relief that he felt when he saw her in the window again.
Okay.
And like the world stopped somersaulting, I guess.
Okay. Right. We have a bunch of stuff.
Okay. So you gather up all of Athelstan's stuff, take it over to Keli. You guys dump whatever Atlas had, other than the plants, into the bag.
Let's make sure nothing's gonna explode if it's all together in the bag. I'm very paranoid about that now.
Yeah. I keep like Atlas's sword out for sure.
Okay.
And I can't. Atlas doesn't wear armor, right? Because he's a druid. He just got the jacket.
He's got leather armor.
Okay, so keep that out too, so I can get it to him when we get down there. But
And his pants.
Don't die, Maggie. Don't die.
I'm like, oh, maybe
And
there's
he almost completely just went out. Stupid
Ooh.
deal for the LOLs. Maybe that'll make Athelstan feel better. I'm digging through the pockets.
well, if it comes down to it, I can send her a message too, because I still have a couple of those left today. But
Pick these pockets. You know, we're
okay,
like
let's
walking
go.
down, or,
Yeah.
uh,
The boys are in the bar drinking, and we're just like,
stuff.
Yeah, Gordon's got Yenrik at a table, and they're doing shots.
Gordon, I need
Yep.
you to carry me while I go digging through these pockets so that we can all get there on time and I don't fall on my face.
Yeah, babe, what pockets?
Pockets.
Oh, that's a bag.
What? I woke up today and I got to choose between being pretty or smart.
Come on, Shy. I remember that's a bag.
It's sly,
Okay.
man. It's sly. With an L.
I would like to go check on Athelstan. So let's take this down wherever they are.
Okay.
It's
Somebody- Somebody, please show me.
I just climb up, Gordon. I'm going through stuff.
What'd you say, Yenrik?
Her name's Lie?
Sure.
Sly.
Shy.
SLY.
Okay, just let him have it.
All right.
Schly.
Yes, sure. Close enough.
Gordon leads the way down to the bathhouse. Breeze,
digging-
Atlas, Athelstan, Alaric, and Liliana are all there.
You are? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what's Alaric doing? Camera change.
They're at the bathhouse. Doing what you'd expect at a bathhouse, taking a bath.
That's fair. So you get there, and Athelstan is perched on a rock, just staring out into the open area of the oasis.
And go over to him and get like right in front of his face.
In the water?
Okay, I turn your head up so that you're looking at me. What's going on?
I'm waiting.
Okay. Where'd she go? Sly said she left.
She told me to wait.
In the bath?
She told me to wait. She'll be back.
Okay, well, come out of the water and dry off and put your clothes on, and we can wait for her here.
She told me to wait.
I know she told you to wait, but you can wait right here. It's not like it's that far.
I'm waiting.
You won't be it won't be good if you're waiting and you get sick. I brought you your clothes, bestie. Come on.
What if you get all pruny and I don't, oh no, I don't know. Not in an insensitive way, I mean like you'll get all wrinkly. I get it like that too. It's not because you're purple.
Atlas, sweetie, you should get out of the water too. It's not good if your temperature goes up too high. So come out of the
I did
water.
get out of the water when I talked to Yenrik, but then I got back in because I feel awkward, you know, being naked.
Well, I brought your clothes and your children, so
Thank you. Hello, children and clothes.
come out of the water, please.
All of a sudden, the clothes answer back.
Oh my god.
The clothes mimics.
It's like
Please
that
don't play the
episode
card
of
I
Steven.
pull.
That
You
episode
put
of
on your
Steven
back
Universe.
pants, and they bite you.
It's like that episode of Steven Universe. That's unusual.
I put put I shape water, all the water off myself, and I put my clothes on and my children.
Bestie, I
Athelstan,
brought you
come
a
on.
journal. Will that help? Can you write down what you're feeling or what you're thinking or what's happening? Don't throw chopsticks at Mike.
Do you want me to send her a message?
I'm not thinking anything. Ask her. She's just looking.
At what? I don't
Something's
understand. I wasn't here.
Something's wrong.
Okay. Was she any more specific than that?
Something's strange.
This whole place is strange, Athelstan. You have to be a little bit more specific.
Something strange enough for her to warrant leaving me here.
Okay. So that means that you need to get out of the water and put your armor back on.
I'm waiting.
Get out of the water.
In the water or on the edge? I can't remember what you said.
He's
He's like on a rock that's like in the middle of the water, like looking out into the oasis. Just like perched there, is like squatting there, knees up underneath his chin, just fucking dripping, wet, naked. Just
How deep is this water? Important question.
It's like 4 feet.
Ugh. Just grab Athelstan's stuff and just jump into the water and just walk over with his stuff up there. Climb out. Put your arms up.
he,
Now.
he turns and he looks at you. So,
Arms up.
your feet are wet.
I know. Arms up. I need my bestie back. My feet are wet.
He like picks you up out of the water and puts you on, and like kind of like crowds you onto the rock. I don't know if there's much room, but like he'll.
Arms up. Let's go. Put the shirt on. Put your pants on. We don't have to leave. Just put your pants on.
I'm not putting on leathers while I'm wet.
I cast message.
Prestidigitation.
Or sending. Sorry, not
Not
message.
wet anymore.
What does Breeze's magic feel like? Never really
Breeze?
thought about that. Yeah.
Just thought a warm breeze.
It's a butt sneeze.
Right up, a warm breeze right around his bits. Cool, love it. Not really taking his eyes out of the oasis. I guess he'll like carry Sly back to the shoreline and dress, just sit and wait.
Okay. Hila, your message.
Just woke up. Athelstan said you told him to wait. What are we waiting for? What's going on? What should we be prepared for?
Jungle called to me, and I had to go to it. I've never experienced anything like it. There are people here who know me.
Okay. Do that one more time. This jungle lies. Where did you go? Did you go? There we go. Let us come to you. Athelstan is worried. It's safer if we stay together. Show us the way.
It does lie, but not about this. It's not the same. I'm about an hour's walk north. Head to the lodge. I'll meet you there.
I just reach down and gently touch Athelstan on the shoulder. She said to go to the lodge. She's an hour's walk north. She'll meet us at the lodge.
Insight check.
Okay.
I didn't lie!
He doesn't know that.
Okay.
She's being honest.
Okay. She's not coming. She's not coming back.
She's gonna meet us there. Athelstan, you and I have a rule never to lie to each other.
Okay.
Everybody get dressed. We have to go.
Finish
Out of
our
character
meal.
moves. It's nighttime right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like dark.
Yeah, you guys just checked in like 2 hours ago.
We haven't had a long we haven't had like a good rest, and we're already all tired. This is totally gonna go well.
Oh, do we know how far the lodge is away from where we are?
Yenrik knows it's about another half day's travel to the south.
Shit, I didn't know that.
I would ask, since Atlas isn't privy to everything that's going on, but he knows that we're leaving. He's like, where are we going, and why are we going now? It's really dark.
Athelstan, we should let them sleep. Everybody's exhausted. Can you wait until morning?
Is she at the lodge?
She's gonna meet us there. She's not there.
Where is she?
North. Said she'll come to us.
Hold on one second. Let me just double check something on my sheet.
She doesn't want me to wait. But she doesn't
She
want
said
me
she'll
to.
not where she is. She'll meet us at the lodge.
Where the fuck is in my fucking...
Why did she leave? What's wrong?
I don't know. She said that there's people that know her here.
Well, after hearing that, Atlas,
Great fucking ideas.
Atlas would say, I can go 12 hours on a march without being exhausted. If
No.
somebody wants...
No, we need to
No.
sleep. Everybody needs to sleep.
Okay.
So we'll sleep and we will leave at first light.
I mean, I'm
Okay,
fine,
Athelstan?
but
Okay.
Do you want to stay in by me? Or
What?
by Sly?
What?
Do you want to stay in by me or by Sly?
No.
You shouldn't be by yourself.
I'll stay.
Okay. Nobody sleeps alone tonight.
I'll stay. It's okay.
Yeah,
We
me
know
too.
We know how much Athelstan likes it when I sleep under his bed. And by likes it, I mean by how annoyed he is by it. So I'll stay.
Then I suggest everybody go to bed. We leave at first light.
We've got Gordon too. Gordon can take on anything.
I don't think I can sleep under the bed, but yeah, I'm totally fine to share a room.
We got this, Keela. It's okay, I promise.
I'm not worried about him. I know how to handle him.
Okay, good. Go to bed. Get some sleep.
Atlas, do you want to double up with Breeze or me or Yenrik?
Yenrik, you want to be roomies?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
I guess you and me, Breeze?
And where's Alaric going?
And Alaric
With
With Liliana.
Liliana.
or
Alright.
Liliana, yeah.
Hi.
Don't
Forgot.
let him do anything stupid.
Who?
Liliana points at her husband.
Yeah.
Stick incident from last session, Sly, where he fired his cannon in the middle of the bubble.
Yeah, that.
I just fired my cannon after I put my cannon outside the bubble.
Mm.
Same thing.
No firearms inside the building.
Please, no, we've already blown up
Preferably not even outside the building.
too many buildings.
Everybody go to bed.
I don't know who either of us
And
had.
then Keela turns on her heel and goes upstairs.
Athelstan doesn't move.
Rusty, come on.
See, I can pick him up.
No, I think. Hold on. Let's
Okay.
see if we can get him to move first. Rusty, come on. We need to get some rest, and then once we get some rest, we can go meet her. Remember? We talked about it?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Come on.
It feels heavy.
Okay. What can I do? What can we do?
Who are they?
Why don't we go back to the room, and then we can try and figure it out. But it'll be more comfortable there, okay?
Okay. You'll get up.
Just climb up on the shoulder. Come on.
Gordon takes your hand.
He'll follow his lead.
All right, come on. Stairs.
Mm.
Does anybody not follow Mama Keela's instructions?
Atlas is a good boy.
Damn it.
To
Atlas
sleep?
is
It's
To go to
just no
bed.
way Athelstan's going
Oh.
to sleep.
Athelstan is perches at the window,
Okay.
As long as
just in case.
Gordon, I'm gonna have Gordon be at the door so that Athelstan can't escape.
Yep, he just sits down in front of the door.
Thank
Out of-
you.
Out of character, Moose. Does the window open?
The window does open. However, you would have to have a floating collarbone and insides made of jelly in order to get through it because it is a small porthole.
Like,
I
how
could- I
wide
could- I
is
could
the
manage
window
that.
go?
I could
How
manage
wide-
that.
How wide is the windows, though?
There isn't a windowsill, it's a porthole.
He's just leaned up against it.
Because I was gonna say, and then there's me, like, in the way. Yeah. Good luck.
You would basically have to like Winnie the Pooh yourself to like block this window.
Sure, doing it. I don't know what that means.
He's like
Picking-
perched in the corner,
Like legs and butt on one side and like torso and head on the other.
He doesn't
Oh, I'm
climb up
just
the
like-
damn thing.
Better idea. I'm just like sitting on the shoulder, just like not leaving the shoulder. I'm like, yeah, you want to get through there, you gotta take me with you.
Okay. So, the evening begins. Eventually, the noise and racket in the tavern itself begins to quiet. Even the jungle begins to settle into just sort of quiet lull of the occasional jungle noise. Anybody doing anything before morning comes?
Sleeping.
In
Sleep,
the
sleeping.
dark.
Sorry,
After everybody. Sorry.
No, you're okay. Duality, what are you doing?
Sleeping.
Wait, one more question. How many more days until the eclipse? 2?
Yeah, at this point it's 2 days or
Okay.
1. You're on
Hell,
2
Well,
days,
it's
and then
also
after the
great.
long rest, you would be 1 day.
okay, got it.
SD,
Hmm.
what if the bagman comes for me? What if that's why they want me to be there? What if they're gonna sacrifice me to the bagman? Oh my god, what do we do? Oh my god, what is happening?
I will not let them. You are mine. You will not go.
Promise?
You stay here.
Promise?
I promise.
Okay. Ooh. My shoulder just cracked so loud.
Buddy.
I don't know if
Falling
you can
apart,
see this
Tyler,
or
falling
not,
apart.
but Pasta is literally like
Oh my god.
King Konging off the back of my chair and kicking me with all of her might.
Why, Pasta? I've never seen a cat ever do that. What the fuck, Pasta? What the
Fight.
fuck?
Anything else overnight?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Breeze at some point, but
Okay.
do yours first.
No, I want the conversation to happen first.
Okay, Keylight Breeze.
After we kind of settle down for a while and we're quiet, just in the dark, Keylight, just very quietly. Be careful with his heart, Breeze. It's been mistreated.
I
Just be careful with him.
don't plan on doing anything with his heart. He's got Mina, right?
Does he?
Seems to.
I think she has him. I've never seen him even look at anybody else. And then you come along. I'm not saying that it's anything that maybe you don't even know what it is yet, but whatever it is, just be careful with his heart.
Mm-hmm.
Trust you. And that's not an easy thing to come by.
And I trust both of you.
That's good. For what it's worth, I'm sorry about what happened. We haven't really talked about it, but
You know.
Is your husband like tap dancing? Is he river dancing up there? Like what the fuck?
is he drumming?
Playing drums.
Yeah, okay.
I just heard it. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, I keep my wings hidden for a reason. Kept them hidden, I guess. But I don't think I can hide them anymore.
I mean,
I'm sorry that I scared you.
it was just very unexpected. Intentions were already high.
We never should have gone into that house.
Maybe not, but we did.
We got you back eventually.
Mm-hmm.
How is your mind with everything? That's a lot to go through.
Getting better. Sometimes can't track the time. Like, I know the time happened, but doesn't feel like it sometimes. Like,
Like you're out of step.
yeah, like I know it's been 50 years, but sometimes it's not.
Yeah. I understand. Time is so weird here in the domains. And traveling between them, even going from place to place inside of them, time is strange. Does strange things.
Yeah, not. I have no idea what's going on with that though.
I think it's probably just part of the confusion factor. This place is supposed to be a prison, so make it as confusing as possible.
But like, people aren't supposed to know about the other domains. So why screw with time between them?
I mean, I don't know. I've seen a lot in my lifetime, and I've been places where time goes forward, it goes backwards, it goes in circles. It
Time can go
it
backwards.
part of dunamancy.
Yeah, I know nothing about that magic.
I don't know much about it either, but I know it exists.
Like, I know
It's
obviously we traveled back in time, but like, we didn't move backwards through time.
time never stops moving. It can move in either direction though. I don't know. It's
Hurting my
nothing
head.
here makes sense. I think that's the point, is that nothing makes sense. But if I can get everybody out of here, I will. No one
If you
deserves
go back
this.
into what? Is it gonna be better?
I mean, it sort of depends on where we go. If we end
Yeah,
up back in the material plane, life is what
we
you
know
make
that's
it
not
there.
another domain.
What was that?
How do we know that's not just another domain? What if everything's a domain?
It's possible. Gods are cruel like that. Wouldn't surprise me. But there are places where life is easier, calmer. Even in the material plane where mortals, humanoids, they're made with a drop of chaos. But it also allows them to resist it in ways. My kind wasn't made that way, but yours is.
Well, mine very much is. But like, back in Katarkus, like, we all thought that was normal and fine. There wasn't anything too dangerous.
I don't pretend to understand how the domains work. I know they're a prison. They're meant to keep people in, not let them out. But
Until we
I don't know.
we don't know they're a prison. They're just home.
Yeah. But, so, I meant to ask you this. What made you become a mistwalker? How did you
Got
get
the wrong
here?
people, and they were after me. Mr. Van Richten found me and got me out.
It all comes back to him. Everything. Strange. How does he choose who he recruits? Just circumstance? Or does he have a bigger plan? I don't know.
Question for him.
We have to find him first.
Answer that.
We have to fix Darkon, or Athelstan will never leave.
Oh, I know.
But
Let's follow
I
your
don't know.
advice. Let's get some sleep and figure this shit out in the morning.
Yeah. Good night, Brace.
Thank you, Lai.
Anyone else for another overnight jaunt or chat? Atlas, Yenrik?
Atlas rolls over. Well, he doesn't. No, he can't do that. Atlas asks Yenrik, so in your book, have you ever recorded any of the stars?
The names of the stars, the location of the stars, the pattern of the stars.
Anything about stars?
I don't know. He opens his book and starts flipping through it.
There are some entries, just more when there's like a random weirdness in the sky, like a lunar eclipse or a blood moon, or when the moon was particularly large and
Or like
seemed
seeing
so
if
close.
certain constellations contribute to certain magics in the realms.
Yeah.
Can I look at the pages while you're doing this?
You can look, but I doubt you can read it.
I say, those are some nice drawings. Yeah. I like the stars. They're pretty cool. You know, you see a lot of different kinds of stars when you travel through the realms. Like a lot of them. They kind of all look the same from far away, if I'm being honest with you, but they are all different. Just like us, if you think about it, if you were to look at people far away.
Yeah. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah. Did you know that when the eclipse comes, that like magic goes wee wah?
Yes. It does get weird.
Yeah, wee wah.
Wee wah.
Wee wah woo.
I haven't seen it go wee wah woo yet, but maybe one day.
Maybe in a couple days.
Do you think it's kind of strange that we might be stuck traveling during the eclipse and all this stuff is happening? I'm quite anxious about it, but
I am very anxious about it as well.
well, we can be anxious together. That way, in total, we might be more anxious, but we don't feel alone.
The event is always memorable. Some more than others.
Hopefully this one is memorable in a good way. Atlas streams a smile.
I guess it depends from your perspective, I guess.
Yes, they say that Perspective does change things. Isn't that right, Jenny?
Yeah. Like when I looked up earlier and there were horrible bleeding corpses above me.
Yeah, but if you were a horribly bleeding corpse looking down, you would be like, oh, there's a really cute plant. Perspective.
It bled on me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I did water you. Does the new water kind of
Yeah.
change? Yeah. I'm not gonna take the tarp off, I think, until now I know we're in a safe place where it's sunny and nice.
Okay.
Okay. Yenrik, I think
Plant anxiety.
It's like,
Jenny is very anxious.
like when your pets can get anxiety? It's like that. I
Just
say
shivering with anticipation.
Yenrik is now wearing a corselet and heels and no pants still.
No pants still.
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering is what would happen if you if you used a awaken plant spell on a marijuana plant.
Hey,
Like
bud.
Gordon.
Gordon.
Okay. Good night, Yenrik. If you need anything or are dying, please wake me up. Good night. Oh, I mean, sorry.
No! 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 No!
For those of you listening at home, every time Maggie has Atlas go to sleep and Affy reacts poorly with no, Maggie is throwing themselves back as if to insinuate that Atlas, the centaur man, is letting his spine bend backwards in half over his horse spine.
It would be perfect. It would be like having a bed built in. Also, I just like to imagine it's a folding comb. If you remember those from way back.
You need a lot higher dex than what you got to pull that
What
off.
in the Final Destination bullshit
You could
is
start
that?
gave them the
Alaric?
go.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything overnight?
No.
Okay.
His
Liliana.
Other than his wife, yes.
Let's be honest, his wife is doing him.
Maybe. Athelstan, Sly, Gordon.
He ain't moving. He's staying. He stays standing there.
Are you going to stay awake all night?
If he can, he probably would.
I'm gonna bring him a chair and like push it against his, like the backs of his knees, so that he has to fall into it.
Mm-mm.
Aren't portals at like seated, like height?
Not all of them.
Also, the boat is upside down, isn't it?
It's not upside down, no.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I keep picturing that it's upside down.
I don't know either.
It's parked, and it's just missing a few
It-
pieces.
Because you keep picturing Jorvasker from Skyrim.
Probably.
Has this ever happened before?
No. I have slept every night beside her since we were young.
I think sleep will help. Because we have a big day tomorrow.
Whenever we're separate, I lose time. Bad things happen.
Well, we're going to find her tomorrow. She'll meet us at the lodge tomorrow.
I know. But I feel wide awake. I don't know why.
You don't look wide awake. You look tired.
I am. But I can't sleep.
What if I promise to wake you up? If I see anything or if I hear anything.
Even if I tried, Sly, I don't think I would be able to.
Can you try? I'll stay awake. We can sleep in shifts. You need sleep. You need to try. Just for a little bit. I promise I will stay right here and I will not move.
No.
Okay. Well, then I'll stay awake with you.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing it on purpose, Sly.
I know. But you don't have to be alone.
I'm never alone. Not usually.
I'm more stubborn than you are, so...
Ain't that the truth?
I
The last time she wasn't there was in that house in Keening.
The one with the weird doll thing?
Before that, the Golden City. I don't remember anything. I hate not remembering. I hate that time moves without us.
I can't read it, all of it. But does that help? Your journal? You have anything important that you want to write down?
I'll take up his pen. And he'll scrawl out 5 lines. And below that, 5 lines. And below that, 5 lines.
I'm not like looking at them or like looking over the shoulder, so I don't know what you're writing. I'm like minding my own business. I'll see it next time I steal it.
You don't have to look away, Sly. He composes. Quietly. I don't know why I find such comfort in music.
Because it's a way to communicate without communicating. And it's something that doesn't have limitations like language or time. It's something that's endless.
I didn't need to communicate for most of my life.
It's something that we don't need another person or another presence to enjoy or to experience. We can make it on our own and with other people. It fills in the silence.
He flips through the journal and there's just a few pages, just music, composed music. And he shakes his head. I don't compose for me, Sly.
Why do you compose?
She likes music. But it's how I see you all. I see how you smell. I see how you sound. It's been hard to learn how to communicate. And sometimes there's very little between me that's left between me and just running off into the forest. I will try.
It might never be easy. Do you want to hear a funny story that I feel like you'll appreciate from before and
Sure.
here?
Sure.
So, one time I was doing whatever it is that we were doing, and I accidentally wiped out an entire family of, I think, goblins that I thought was gonna be a problem, but was just a family on a camping trip.
That's pretty awful.
Out of character, Moose. Was this from the Fandelver campaign? Yeah.
It was from the Witches Walking World.
Oh, okay.
From before, yeah. This is from like
From
before I ended up here.
Yeah.
It was
I love how you called this a funny story.
Yes.
not funny, haha.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Yeah, he like kind of
Funny
looks
you
at you and
had to do that.
he's like, I'm starting to think this is not a funny ha ha sort of story, and more of a funny peculiar kind of story.
yeah. It's a funny in a horrifying way story because I was so sure that I was doing the right thing. And
Twist of irony. What a bitch. Irony's a bitch.
karma got me. Yeah, the bag man came and took.
You know I won't let it take you.
I know. But it's
Well, I'll do my damnedest, of course.
why would they want me though? Like, what about the Bagman? Why else would somebody want to know about the Bagman unless they're gonna try and summon it?
I don't think it's meant to be something in that kind of way that they want to sacrifice you to it. Either they're gathering information or they're trying to open up a way out.
Way out. What do you mean?
Well, where did you come from?
I don't know. I don't really remember. I know it hasn't been that long, but it also feels like it's been so long. I don't really remember.
Maybe they want to go there. Or wherever else that the Bagman can be. Until recently, I thought that the Bagman was was just a story. Please not. Don't worry. I know you're not crazy. Well, you're crazy, but not because of it. Not when it comes to that.
Okay, here's a funny story. Whoa.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Who do we
Hi.
lose?
Maggie.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
We have a Maggie.
How tall is Poe? Is he taller than Gordon? How tall is Poe?
Poe? Poe is shorter
Yeah.
than Gordon.
Okay.
He is the slayer of every and all dragon, though.
All dragons.
So
At
before
least
I
in his
came-
head.
Literally thought we were talking about Poe the Kenku from the Gransby stage. I was
No, there was another
you're
player.
about to get the
Oh yeah,
context.
I know. Yo, I know. Yeah.
You're about to get the context now.
Yeah.
So, a long time ago, before I was so good at pickpocketing, I decided to try to pickpocket this pickpocket this person named Poe.
That's a lot of peas.
You see, alliteration.
Breeze ain't the only bard around here.
I can rap super fast. Whatever that, however, in this, anyway, whatever. I can say I tried to pickpocket Poe 10 times fast and not fuck up, maybe. Can you?
Bet.
Recite an iambic pentameter and other types of recitation in like monosyllabic and staccato types of recitation.
Forget I asked.
Out of character moves, Sly. Don't you worry if you're trying to go for historical aspect in comparison to rap. Rap has existed for a very long time. Literally, in the middle of a battle, Vikings, like what we know as Vikings, would literally like be like, "Your mom," and be like, "Excuse me," and then throw down their weapons and just start rap battling
That's
and
the
like
cool.
speaking verse.
Can we fucking do that campaign?
Also, as a scene queen, Roard is definitely the answer. Keli.
The
So I tried to pickpocket this person named Poe, and I failed. Did not do any damage to me or anything, but not caught me and gently reminded me that they could snap me in half. I didn't try again. I didn't learn my lesson. I just learned to do it better. But yeah. I remember some things, just not very much, I guess.
I don't know how you do it.
Do what?
Just not remember. Just be so. Does it bother you that you don't remember?
I miss my friends. I wish they could see the things that I get to see. I wish they could know you. I wish you could know them.
I'm not very good at first impressions.
Yeah, but they trust my judgment, I'm sure. Or maybe they don't. I don't know. I don't even know if they're alive anymore. I think that's the hard part. I wish I knew that they were okay. Or I wish that they knew that I'm okay. Because I would assume that they're worried.
I kind of feel that way right now.
Something reminds me of them sometimes. Something about that annoying fucking rabbit reminds me of certain things. About Breeze reminds me of a benevolent force that once came over me and saved me. one time when I almost got my ass one shot wrecked. Something threw a tree at me and I almost died, and it was a whole thing. You know? But I think I found a lot of the best things about, or the best parts of those people and you guys, right? It makes it easier to be away from home and find home here. You'll find home tomorrow. Find Mina.
I hope so.
You will. And no family of goblins is going to be wiped out along the way.
Hopefully not.
I still don't know how that happened. I thought it was good. I thought that.
You know, sometimes shit just happens. It's like a roll of the dice, you know?
Yeah. Like that one time I accidentally threw your shoe at someone and.
I still have not heard that whole story, but based off of the context and what you've told me of the guy, he deserved it, so it's fine.
Dude, so I threw your shoe. It was almost the first shoe that I grabbed.
It's a heavy shoe. I don't blame you. I'm not surprised that it killed someone. Kind of glances over at Gordon. You know, he is everything that you told us he would be. And better.
Yeah. I still don't know how to bounce. I was promised some lessons on how to bounce. Didn't get them.
Bounce?
He was a bouncer. It was
Oh.
lessons on how to bounce, and I didn't get them. I did get something. It wasn't that.
A different kind of bouncing.
Hmm.
Yeah. He like fist bumps you. Well, if you want to learn how to throw somebody out of a door like a frisbee, I can teach you that.
As long as it doesn't involve showing me by throwing me like a actually.
No, how is that going to teach you anything? Then you're just simply learning how to be a discus at that point instead of being the one who is throwing it.
True. Okay.
Are you ever afraid? Oh, I can't. That's
Too late. You're committed. Now I want to know what the question was.
Well, I don't want to make you anxious about anything that was probably out of nothing, but
Fine. I'm consistently afraid that I'm actually dead. Oh my god.
as far as I know, you're not dead. You would be a lot more like me if you were dead.
Are you dead? Oh my god, you're so cold. Sorry. Anyway, question, yes?
Am I dead? It's complicated.
Question.
Maybe probably a little. What?
Am I ever afraid of what?
Are you ever afraid? And he looks at Gordon. That he'll leave you and never come back.
Well, I looked that possibility right in the face recently. And somebody picked me up and kept me out of reach. And I could have killed you for it. I could have tried. I don't know if I would have succeeded, but I could have tried.
Wouldn't have been the first time I'd been stabbed
By a shoe.
by people close to me. Surprisingly, not the first time by a shoe.
I know, I accidentally stabbed you with a shoe before.
Oh no, yeah, the ladies, the folks, the heel-wearing folk of court often have like knife kind of mechanisms in their shoes. I have been before stabbed with a shoe. You need a knife shoe. I didn't think about it until now. Sorry.
I don't know when my birthday is, but when my birthday is, I need one.
We can just ask Alaric. He made you the slingshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, just commission him again. I don't mind.
To answer your question, though, yeah. It's scary.
I know she loves me and I love her, and that we rely on each other. We can trust each other. We complete each other. But there's always just this little fear that one day she'll be done with me. And I say that all the time, that I accept my fate. I accept that this is probably something that will happen. That I just thought that I would be dead by the time that happened. I don't know what life would be without her. The things that she's done.
When you lose someone you love more than anything, the hurt never goes away. But you learn to live around it. The people around you, your friends and your loved ones, they don't replace that. But they help you feel warm again. In some ways, so you're not always so cold.
I don't know, Sly.
I do. Of course, my experiences are very different from yours. But no matter what,
The thought is what counts, I guess, here.
I know that no matter what happens, if anything were to happen, you'd find a way to feel warm again. Well, what I describe as warmth, but you know what I mean.
Maybe.
You would learn to live around it. But I don't think that's anything you have to worry about. I think that we'll get there and she'll meet us there and things will go back to the way that they should be. And I think that if she was going to leave, she would have done it a long time ago. I think you're in it for, like, the forevers.
At least until the end of my days. She's the one holding me together.
Are you not immortal? I'm pretty sure you're immortal. Oh my god, Bestie, please tell me you're immortal.
I mean, there's no actual proof that I couldn't live forever.
Good enough for me.
I haven't aged a single day since I was about 20.
How old are you?
26. Everything is exactly the same.
Okay, no, I mean like how old are you? Like not like I mean like
Well, I'm not exactly sure what you're implying. Time is kind of fucky, but I'm not like Keli.
this is the skin of a killer, Sly. Sorry. This is
how long
skin of
have
a
you
killer.
been 26? I get it. Uh, I'm not like Keli. I'm not like I'm not an actual Asimar. Really? Technically.
What is an ASMR?
That's Keli.
Just side note.
It's
It's a race in D&D. They're basically
Angel.
spawn.
angel
Half
spawn.
Celestial, part celestial.
Some
Yeah.
part of them, it doesn't have to be even like a direct parent, but somewhere in their lineage there was some sort of celestial interference.
Okay.
And
I mean,
sometimes,
Complicated for Keli, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
basically it.
Even if there
yeah.
wasn't in their lineage, it could have just been like a god decides, I want you to be my messenger.
Yeah, something like that.
Immaculate conception.
Yep.
Neat.
Sorry, disrupted.
That's okay. I'm not like Diva Spawn or anything like that.
Is a year here 365? Like my concept of time.
Your concept of time from Faerun, which is where you're from, is a year is 360-ish days. A week is 10 days, and there's like 14 months in the calendar, but it all ultimately kind of equates to a standard out of character year.
But so okay, so my concept of a year would be how like. So in my concept of a year, do you know what my concept of a year is? Like, what is that? How do I explain that? Like, how old are you yearly?
How many times have you circled the sun?
There we go. That.
I mean, for a lot of it, I hadn't seen the sun, because Darkon's pretty dark.
Literally.
But not like Barovia, don't get me wrong.
For Darkon, the year is about 360-ish days.
So it's the same-ish amount of time? Like concept-wise?
26 years. 26 years.
You've been 26 for 26 years?
No, I don't remember. I mean, we've been doing some weird time traveling.
Who's
so
on
maybe-
first? That is exactly what's happening here right now.
Third base.
I just want to know if you're like 500 years old or not.
He's
I don't
26!
I don't think I'm 500 years old. Keli is 500, if not thousands of years old. She's an old, cranky, haggardy bitch. Mina is millennial. She is beyond time. She is an actual god, and I am coming to terms with being between elated and incessantly jealous that there are now others who apparently know of her, and I am so overjoyed to be able to see the green that she has shared with others, to see others see her, to see how much they love her as much as I love her, but also there's just that disgusting little asshole in the back of my head that thinks mine.
My voice is most back. Have you talked to her about it?
We haven't. She left me. She went off tonight. Didn't tell me exactly what was going on. Eli said that's what she said.
So something to talk about when you are.
Oh, yeah, of course. We knew that there was going to be something like that. There was an altar to her back in the temple where we fairy dusted away. Remember?
Like
We had to flee because of that hag-ass plaid-wearing bitch.
Ugh. You mean the
Yeah.
one that y'all tried to fight, or y'all tried to start a fight where y'all weren't supposed to start a fight?
I did not start the fight.
Y'all collective, not you. Not y'all, you.
She started it. Let it be known that she started it.
I
And
wouldn't.
I am going to fucking finish it.
You better.
I am going to rend her face to shreds
Good.
with my teeth.
You better.
I will.
I had some stuff interrupted while I was there too. So good.
I will try to sleep if you try to sleep.
Fine. But just wrap around. You're not leaving without me if you try to leave.
You know I can just turn into a bat or something and just fly out of here. Or
Oh
an air
no.
or like an air elemental. I can just
Oh
become
no. I'm
become
like
windy smoke in your arms. Just
super duper I don't even know how to I don't know how I'm gonna myself.
And with that, we're going to go to break.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Just let me.
Hello, we're back. Sorry that took so long. The party has leveled up.
I'm not sorry.
I needed the time.
So, you all wake the next morning, Sly and Athelstan having fallen asleep and crashing hard because it was a long day and it was very stressful.
Yes.
Wake to another heated morning with the sun beating down on the outside walls of the ship that you currently are resting in. What do you do?
Make sure Athelstan gets some food in him, and then we go.
Mhm.
I'm just still asleep.
Sleepwalking.
No, I'm just still have Athelstan in a death grip and still asleep.
So you're a
Just
koala.
koala it onto him.
Yeah. You're given a very simple breakfast of eggs and some sort of meat type product.
It doesn't
Fruit.
smell like pork, does it?
Make an investigation or medicine check.
People!
I mean, Cedar, Athelstan doesn't necessarily care too much, but
I think he would know based on our party that we might have a problem with eating human
Yeah,
flesh.
I feel like he knows that the others would have a problem with eating people. I probably rolled really badly.
No, you rolled a natural 20.
Holy shit!
Right? He's turning into cannibal, so it's a good concern to have.
No, this appears to be some sort of fowl or pheasant type meat.
Oh, well, that's easy. Oh, that's fine. It's a jungle pheasant. Fucking
It's a-
feast.
It's
Maybe
a
it's
foul
the one
pheasant.
that pooped on you.
Oh, fuck, I want a Taylor ham or pork roll from New Jersey right now.
No.
Fucking dope.
Okay, so what is the plan, my friends?
We get directions to the lodge and then go.
We go.
It's that way.
We go do the thing.
We
Yep.
we consider very carefully going the opposite way Yenrik points.
Yeah.
Someone make sure he's holding his book.
Touch your
Why
book.
do I have to be holding my book?
Just never let it go. Ever.
I mean, I don't usually.
Okay, well, that's important. So
Ulrich is
let's go.
Ulrich is considering basically duct taping it to Yenrik.
Oh my god, we gotta find sovereign glue.
Just duct tape it to his chest.
Yep.
Okay, so you head out, heading south from your current location a little bit a couple more plateaus that you have to scale in order to get to the same level of the lodge.
Holy shit, we're actually gonna make it to the lodge.
You never know.
Somebody roll me a d20 to see if anything occurs during the rest of your travel.
I'll do it. Where do you want it?
I should have rolled
Just
it when I
in
had
the tray.
that 20.
Bob?
Bad.
Ooh.
Fuck!
Fuck?
Fuck?
Fuck!
Heck.
That was awesome.
Is it good or bad?
Yes.
Nothing's good. It's the
Do I need to use an inspiration and roll?
Oh,
again?
I don't like it when you do that. Like, when you make that face.
This one right here.
I am scared now.
'Cause
What
it's-
did we do?
It just reminds me of this face, like,
I was
Yep.
scared before.
As you're traveling, you get to a point where you can actually see above the tree line where the lodge is. You begin to see thatch roofing actually up in the trees, high above the ground. And as you're looking up, what is your marching order again?
Oh, fuck.
Yenric's up in front because he knows where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
I think
and
Athelstan
either
has been like,
Sparkle
keeping the rear.
Pony,
Sorry.
Where does it say?
probably Sparkle Pony with him, so that when
Yeah.
he ends up getting lost, he can correct them.
Would Yenrik be okay with riding on Atlas?
Yes.
Yeah, you can just kind of direct Atlas where you want to go.
Ratatouille's you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
It would
Alright.
actually be Rabbit-Tooey.
So I've got Yenrik riding Atlas at the front.
Breeze
Who's
right
next?
behind them.
Breeze behind
Fly
them.
riding. Athelstan at the back.
Behind Breeze.
Or it was. Oh, now it's gone. Now it moved.
Keep it up the rear.
We were at the very back. I can't remember why, but we were at the very back.
Okay, so you're at the
Athelstan was,
back?
like,
But you can change
Yeah.
it. I opened it and that's what it said.
I don't know
Wherever you
what-
guys
what
want to
you're
be.
looking at. I don't know what you're looking at.
I want to be kind of in the middle of the group, like in the middle of the party.
That's where I have you now.
Okay.
So Athelstan and Sly at the back.
Yeah.
Nice box formation.
Perfect fireball formation.
Don't
So-
say that.
Athelstan,
First formation.
Oh fuck.
as you're walking,
If you tell me that a cloaca opens up above me again, I swear to fucking God, Zaffy.
no. I hadn't intended to say cloaca again for a while, but now you forced my hand.
You just did.
Yeah, because you made me.
I know.
Were you cloaking to say it?
Oh my god. Anyways, what happens?
Yeah, as we're walking, sorry.
What bullshit occurs?
I'm gonna choose my spell thing later. I can't.
Yeah, that's fine. As you're looking up, Athelstan, you feel a small on the back of your leg, on your pant leg.
Stop. Like, breaks. Fly.
Yes.
Something just tugged on my trousers. I look down.
I also look down.
Crossbow.
Looking up at you is a tiny, tiny creature.
Oh boy.
It looks to be no more than like 6 inches tall.
Okay.
And it's dressed in, it almost looks like it's dressed in like a tumbleweed with a sort of hay, like a layered hay skirt from the top of its head to like its knees. And it's holding like just a stick that looks like a quarterstaff in its hands. But again, it is tiny.
Can I help you?
What? Like slowly climb down. Like,
Yeah, baby, do. And
Is speaking with beasts helping with this?
no,
Aha.
it extends a little hand to you, Sly.
yeah, oh, fuck. Sorry, the cat scared the shit out of me.
I thought you were reacting to the hand.
You're wrecking the hand.
It was-
Well, it's offended and it opens its cloaca on you.
No.
Uh,
I'm leaving.
Sorry. Anyway, extend little hand to me. I'm like, yes, hello.
Okay, it takes your index finger in its hand and like gives it a little shake.
Athelstan will reach down with an index finger to also shake.
Let's go of Sly. Takes your hand, gives it a little shake.
Everyone else is like, what the fuck is happening? Why
We're-
is Sly laying
Yeah,
on
we're
the
just
ground?
standing there like on the trail going, what is going on?
I'm like laying flat on the ground, like with my hand out. Like, what's going on? Anyway.
Greetings. Can I
Hi.
help you? Can we help you? My name is. Yeah, hi. Does anybody know what this individual is saying?
what kind of creature is it you said?
It's a tumbleweed.
Oh.
Have a picture?
I do. Give me a moment.
I can't wait to see this
Unless
little
it's
fucker.
This thing is gonna be
Dwarvish or
creepy.
Elvish, I'm not gonna understand a word.
Oh my god, they're so cute!
Oh my god! Oh no! Oh my god! You have no idea! Oh my god! I'm so fucking excited! Oh, Affy, I'm so happy right now.
My hand out
Um,
and offer
It's,
like a little
it's these
platform.
guys.
Where the fuck? What's languages under?
That would be under your skills.
Abilities,
Or
very bottom
abilities.
tab.
Okay, I know it's common in Sylvan. Do they understand? It's a hello in Sylvan.
No, they do not reply. They just look at you and offer their little hand to you.
I offer my.
I would like to try and identify.
Yeah,
Roll
exactly what
willpower.
Artemis is doing.
E.T.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Then. How do I do that?
Athelstan, you rolled a natural 1. You have no idea what this creature is.
Wait, what did
Uh,
you want?
What will we need to roll?
I
Nature
rolled a
or
nature
Arcana?
check.
It's like for me. Or...
I don't know. How
Okay.
to do it. How do I?
I can't roll higher than that, but I want to know what they are.
And just because I feel like it, I'm going to Flash of Genius myself. 32.
So I don't know how to add.
You're going to click the red dot beside the spell and then just drag and drop it onto your actions tab.
How to access that? Oh yeah. Okay. Wait. Hold on. I got it.
You're doing comprehend languages?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because I'm smart.
You're a smart cookie.
Like
Now
I know what they are, but I forget what they're called. Fuck.
So now I'm just gonna do that.
They're
Okay.
called adorable, and I want to be their friend.
All right, so Sly casts comprehend languages.
Because I could do that now.
Nice.
I thought that was
So be
just for
careful when
reading
we're
stuff.
talking shit in
Spells?
in
You understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear.
or
Oh,
and I
okay.
can read it too.
But for this
Nice.
purposes, you understand what they're saying. So as you cast this spell, the turns into, you should be careful up here. There's a lot of dangerous creatures.
Can they
I
understand
love these things.
What's that?
Can they understand me?
You need tongues for that.
I don't think that is one. I'm just wondering if they can understand us when we talk.
You can certainly try to speak with them.
Oh, it lasts an hour. Awesome.
Mhm.
Okay, so guys, guess what? Guys, guess what?
What?
I know what they're saying.
Okay.
They're saying we should be careful because there's lots of dangerous stuff out here.
Good to know.
Could you ask them, like, what?
Are we
Like
not going to talk about the fact that Sly just cast a spell?
I was thinking
Oh.
the same thing.
That's not the weirdest thing I've seen her do.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Sly, you can do magic?
Later.
Ulrich
Second
might
level
not
better.
have even noticed her casting the spell. He'd just be like, what the hell is this thing?
Why are your friends so anxious?
Your thing cracked a little bit.
Why
Your
are
mic
your
cracked.
friends so anxious?
I'm not anxious.
I
I mean,
don't,
I didn't say that. I didn't hear that.
I don't think you can understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're trying to find the lodge.
Oh, why would you want to go there?
What are you looking at me for?
I'm sorry, Wrinkle Pig was just sitting and yelling at me.
Jenkins!
We're supposed to go find it.
Oh. Well, you're heading in the right direction. But you
Oh,
gotta be careful.
Yes, why?
Well, there's lots of beasties around.
Like what?
Oh, there's the big black ones with the tentacles. And there's other ones that have a bunch of scales on them and they're very large. And then there's other ones that throw their shit.
Would you like to come with us?
Oh, absolutely not. If you're going there, I am just going to be dinner if I go there.
Good to know.
So be very careful.
Is there anything that you want me to tell anybody specifically? Like, do you wanna say something?
They get up into your palm and like hold onto your thumb as sort of like, you know how on like floats they have the poles that they're usually roped off to? So it holds onto your thumb like this as you lift. Oh boy.
Don't worry, you're fine.
Oh my god, it's adorable.
Keeley is like fascinated.
And I will say from the nature and arcana checks, Alaric and Yinnerk, you guys know that this is a chewinga.
That's what they're called. Yes. Oh, I love these little guys so much.
I wonder what he tastes like.
No.
Hey, I am not food.
I will keep you safe. I promise.
Anything's good if you try hard enough.
I will kick you
You
right
can
in the
understand
mouth.
it. You can understand it. Them, him, her, them.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Don't talk about eating people in front of them.
I will kick you right in the mouth, rabbit.
You are about that height.
Worth it.
So, is there something that this little individual requires of us?
What do you?
They did tug on my leg.
Yeah. Is there?
I'm sorry. And he like looks at it closely. He's like, "I'm sorry if I almost stepped on you."
No. You didn't step on me. I'm just telling you to be careful.
Didn't step. Just wanted us to be careful.
Watch out for the sands.
Sand.
And the trees.
Trees.
And the beasts.
Beasts.
And the dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
And the sky.
Sky.
And the other trees.
Other trees.
And the birds.
And birds.
And Chakuna.
And Chakuna.
Yeah.
Wait, why Chakuna?
Why? Yeah, why
Why not Chakuna?
She is a great and mighty hunter.
Yeah.
You guys don't hold on, I gotta tell you what they said. Great and mighty.
Oh.
I have one job on this ship. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I love how the differences in heights have changed for every time Sly ends up being the interpreter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Last time it was a fucking frost giant. This time it's a little chewinga.
So be careful.
We will.
Careful of everything. Got it.
Yes.
And they kind of like reach into their grass skirt and pull out. It looks to them to be like a necklace, but as he loops it onto your thumb, Sly, it's like a ring to you.
What's this?
It's a gift.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You can see it's actually made from very small iridescent pearls.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
I made it myself.
I will cherish it forever.
Okay.
Does it do anything? Or is it like, do I need to do anything specific? Or am I good to
Are you
admire
asking me or are you asking me?
I'm asking the little friend.
It does do something special.
What is it?
It whispers in your ear. And I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I say, hey, Sly, ask them if there is a lot of them in the forest. A lot of their kind.
Are there a lot of you in the forest?
Yes. We're everywhere.
Do you
Everywhere.
often give people gifts?
Do you often give people gifts? Or am
Yes.
I... Yes.
Out of character moves, yes, they do.
I know, but I was just thinking about because the diamond that we found, something left it and then ran away laughing. And this would be like the perfect fucking thing to do that. So,
Yep.
Have you left me a gift before?
Me? No.
They don't all
Someone
know each
know?
other, Sly. It's not like it's a little presumptuous. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Asking because they gave me the ring, Athelstan.
I'm just
They
going like,
gave you something, so I guess we should give them something. And he produces watermelon seeds and just hands them slowly over to the little Juling.
yeah. I would also produce a seed. I would give them actually a straw herald strawberry. Like,
That thing's like as big as it is.
Takes it and like, if you've ever seen the new Willy Wonka movie when they have one of the cocoa beans, it's sort of like that.
There's a new one again?
No, the one with Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp one.
Oh.
I
like,
never
another
got
one.
the whisper message.
Give it about 5 years and there'll be another one.
Okay, I saw the musical. I don't need to see any more of it. That musical was fucking horrifying.
They made a musical of it?
Oh my fucking gods, that's a whole conversation.
Okay.
you think that's bad? Read the fucking book.
Hey, wait.
The book is super dark.
This one is worse.
Effie, the secret that you sent me that they said I didn't get it.
I haven't sent it yet. I was just pulling it up.
Perfect. Do you know who left the diamond or the gift? Did somebody leave a gift?
Not that I know of.
Perfect. Does anybody else have any questions?
What's your main diet?
What's your
What do I
main diet?
eat?
Yeah,
Oh, I eat anything.
anything.
Do they eat rabbit?
Yes.
Fair.
I would ask them, have they seen anybody like they like have carts and there's a person with a sword and they're really tall and cool.
What?
I relay that.
Yeah. I always want to know if they've seen the carnivals.
Oh.
The carnivals.
Oh. There was something that came through a while ago. Had a big tent. Lots of animals.
Big tent and lots of animals came through.
Would Atlas think that that might be the carnival?
Yeah.
Very cool.
He shook it. He's like grooving and Yenrik's on his back. He's excited to be tappies.
New me tippy tappies.
Do these guys smoke?
Smoke.
I mean, anything
Like-
smokes if you burn it.
Fire?
My God, Yenrik.
We don't know how to make fire. Except with these, and it like plucks the necklace around Sly's finger.
I mean,
I
I
give-
didn't do this because it's
I give him a fresh nug.
Crunch.
A nug.
Yep.
Oh
Got a
fuck!
strawberry
has,
and
like-
a nug. You can't carry both of them.
Carry both.
He puts down the strawberry and takes the nug. Oh,
Grind it. Grind it up.
This is gonna be hilarious. We're gonna lose track of him so easily, but this is gonna be hilarious.
No, thank
wouldn't-
you.
Okay. You smoke it, or bake it into something. I'll keep it.
Thank you so much for my gift.
I look
will
at Breeze. You want this?
forever. Would you like me to put you down now?
Yes, please. It's very high.
Later.
Very gently put our new little friend down.
Since he's like down, picks up his strawberry. And you hear a call returning of that.
Yeah, buddies.
I can
Any-
understand what he's saying for an hour.
Look at what the pretty one gave me! And then it
Aw.
scurries off.
So this is neat.
Yeah. You
Look at
made a
us
friend
Look at us making friends.
for once.
The little information thing that just popped up. That's what
Yes.
you. Okay.
Yep, and I put it in your inventory.
All right, now let's be mindful while we're walking so we don't accidentally step on one of these little tumbleweeds.
Okay. So I can
Let's
only
go.
do that once.
No. So you're going to roll a d6 for me.
That's the one with the 6 on it.
Yes.
In the tower?
We're here clicking on shit.
Or where?
Just in the tray is fine.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Okay. So you can cast this 9 times.
Nice.
I'll be right back. My child is doing something she shouldn't.
Sure.
That's okay. We're walking anyway.
So
Yeah, 'cause I've
with
got this before.
Atlas and Yenrik in the lead, make a survival check. You
Both
can
of
do
us?
it. You can do it at advantage or 1 each.
Which would you prefer to do?
Advantage.
Okay. What do you have?
5.
I have a +7.
Okay, you go ahead then.
Do you want it in the tower or power?
No, you can just roll it in the tray. Okay. With the information from the Chewinga in hand, you are able to definitely avoid pretty much everything that they told you to avoid.
The tentacles, the scales.
You
Yes.
The
avoided
one,
the
the one that throws
tentacles.
shit.
Oh man.
Oh boy, that little fucker is gonna be so fucking high just from licking that.
That's why I said we're gonna lose track of him so easily, but it's gonna be hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah. It gets
It's
to
like-
about... Sorry, go ahead, Duality.
I'm gonna say, like, he's gonna share with all the other Chewingos. There's gonna be one for like 100 of them, and then in the middle of the night,
They gave the
In the
duck
middle-
character, that would be funny.
the middle of the night, we just hear them like doing a freaking war dance or something out in the forest. Like,
Yeah, it's the sativa, so they're feeling real focused.
Yeah.
So sorry. 9 times like per day or 9 times ever or
9 times ever.
Oh.
So basically, when you want to cast this spell, you take a little pearl off of your little ring, and you're going to flick it where you want it to go.
It's a fireball thing, isn't
Fireball bead.
it? That's lit.
So
a ring of
Well-
fireballs.
Ring
I love
of
that.
fire.
my question was understand languages. Was re-understand languages specifically.
Oh, so the way that it works with your comprehend languages, you can cast it once as part of your feat ability, but you can also cast it again using your spell slots. So it uses a level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
So you get 1 for free, which you have used. So I'm going to mark that off. But you can also cast it again using your spell slots. Same with the Misty Step. You can cast it once or use your spell slots.
You
And that's
use
a level
Misty Step
2.
now too.
Cool.
I almost took Dimension Door, but I figured
As a side note,
Mhm.
also, since it lasts for an hour, I want to know because I can understand something I'm touching too.
I'll send you the translation
Okay.
of the page.
Honestly,
I
the
sent
real
you.
reason I went with that is because I want to know.
Fair.
I wanna know. Can you show me?
Okay.
Oh, this is super exciting.
So it gets to be about mid-afternoon, and you finally reach the lodge. Standing before you, suspended in the trees, is it looks like a couple of huts that are connected by rope bridges. There is a very sturdy-ish looking ladder ascending approximately 40 feet into the canopy of the trees. And above you, there are 5 huts, essentially. They look to be all open air with some walling and roofing. But you've finally made it. What do you do?
Let's knock, I guess.
Knock on what?
Scream and cry. No.
I mean, we could just waltz in like we own the place.
Do we see other people here?
You don't see anyone.
How about you message Chakuna if you have the time or the spell slots or the
We slept, so I. Why don't we go inside and find out if she's in there first before I waste some of my magic?
Oh, excuse me. Okay,
And then,
let's go.
look, I just don't want to get caught unaware at the moment.
I understand.
If I turn my camera off for a second, am I going to ruin everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
You can just put something over the lens so it doesn't go
Like a
off.
sticky note.
Or Kleenex.
Or
She's fine. She's just
pair
being...
of underwear.
Are you okay? Why are you being
All right, so are
weird?
you heading up the ladder or what are you doing?
Yes, up the ladder.
Yeah, up.
Okay.
We'll meet her at the lodge. We're meeting her at the lodge.
So heading up the ladder. It does take Atlas a little bit to get up there, but with Gordon's help, he is able to get up the ladder with some assistance.
It's like that scene in Mulan.
They've got the horse
It's
on the
sort of
rope
like-
thing.
We're
Like
all hanging on
horse.
to we're all hanging on to him, and he's got the end of the
So horse on like Gordon's shoulder as Atlas is pulling themselves up and Gordon is pulling both of them up. It's a thing.
That
What a
is weird.
visual.
Now that is the weird. Now that is something you don't see every day.
Thank God for that.
Which god?
All of them.
The horse
'Cause
god.
why not?
We get up there and literally he just like
The platform that you arrive on is more open air than the others, and you can see 3 bridges extending from it that are mostly covered with curtains. Sorry, 4 bridges. I can count. In this math game that we're playing.
That's Rob's thing. Don't take Rob's thing.
Yeah, I know. It
And the
looks
dice
to
rolls
be almost like an audience room. There is a
What's an
wooden,
audience room?
like a throne
A thro-
room-ish,
Oh, okay.
but it's not
Room
really
for an audience.
throne-like.
Antechamber.
No, it's not a chamber. It's just like an open air thing. Here, let
Oh
me,
yeah.
let me just show you.
A foyer or fournay.
It's a gazebo.
Oops.
The placebo gazebo. You think it's a gazebo, but it's a mimic.
Don't even
So-
put that out there.
You see there's a couple benches, there's a large brazier in the middle of the room, and there's this throne-like structure, like seat at the front well, what you presume to be the front, with 2 braziers on either side. And sitting in this seat is a woman with sort of clay-colored skin. She has a red war paint across her eyes, and there's a large scar down from her forehead to her cheek. Yellow eyes. You know, leather clothes, several weapons that are sort of just at her feet, and she's currently running a whetstone over a dagger. And to her left, kind of curled around the one brazier and then across her feet, looks to be a massive displacer beast.
Holy crap, she's so fucking jacked. Damn.
Right. I was like, oh no, she's hot.
Oh my god, she's so fucking jacked.
Her yellow eyes tip up to you.
Look like he's having a good time.
What's that?
Does the displacer beast look like he's having a good time?
Right now, the displacer beast is just watching you, and its
Like
tentacles.
it's very nervous.
Its tentacles are like alert and facing towards you and twitching a little bit. Oh,
You gotta
They just
suck
stuck
that
behind
bait
Gordon.
right in that goddamn mic, dude.
yeah, agony, Jesus. So, you've made it, have you?
Find out that Yenrik's picture on Twitch is not because he doesn't have his camera turned on, it's just because he's blowing all the smoke in the camera.
Yenrik smoked the weed that Athelstan offered the
Please.
Chewinga.
Maybe.
Right. So Yenrik isn't actually really bad with memories. It's just he's so freaking high.
I don't know,
Zooted
man.
all the time.
It's like yes.
So we were looking at her, yes.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
looking at her.
Yes.
But we're watching me watching you, sweet. Yeah, no. I turn to Yenrik and I say, so they asked for who again?
They asked for me and for
Athelstan and
Sly.
Shy.
Hello, Miss Chakuna. I'm Atlas. You didn't ask for me, but I came along anyways.
A centaur. That'll be interesting.
I am interesting and also a centaur.
Is this just about to turn into like the whatever that
Indeed.
game is?
What game?
No.
So
Like the deadliest game or whatever that horrible
Athelstan,
book
yeah.
was.
Athelstan squints.
I understand that your domain is in trouble, Athelstan.
Mm.
I can help you.
Mm-hmm.
For a price, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Sly, the only one to have been known to survive the Bagman.
Ugh.
I survived the Bagman.
Have you now? Did he pull you through too?
He touched me with his weird little hands.
Did he?
He did touch me with his weird little hand. And he let go.
Was I there for that?
No, you weren't there that night. It was a long time ago when we were still in Keening.
He grasped my hand, placed a symbol of Paylor in it, and then fucked off.
Interesting. Well,
He knew-
perhaps we will be doubly successful then.
Successful?
Yes.
Stop. Let's stop dancing around. Just fucking come out with it. It's been a long day.
Of course, where are my manners?
And I'm feeling
Please.
quite impatient.
Come sit.
Not till you tell me why you want to know.
Why I want to know what?
Or why you want me to be. Why am I here? Like, why does it matter that I dealt with...
Because you have connection with the Bagman.
That's
If you
the thing I want to hear.
were touched by him and survived, That is very impressive.
I am impressive.
Your prey.
No, but he would make a very interesting combatant.
So you
But
You
he-
want
want to fight the the bag man?
Handbag.
time?
I do.
Are you trying to get me to summon it?
Not summon it, but perhaps we can work together to remove him from any future connection he may try to make with you.
Pet your cat.
How could I ask a question?
I would avoid doing that. Yes,
Okay.
Centaur.
How do you know about Athelstan and Sly?
Little birdies told me.
Oh, were they seagulls?
We're still waiting for
No.
the seagulls.
Okay.
The seagulls are back in the New Tepes being like, where is this motherfucker?
Athelstan places a hand on Atlas's flank and just says, "People in the domains don't know how to mind their own damn business, so they talk about everybody else. It's a gossip mill. Don't worry about it, Atlas."
But I want to have the gossip too. I want to participate.
You want the cheese man?
I don't know who the cheese man is. I know the muffin man. I've met him before. He came to the carnival. He was really nice. I have not met the bad man, but I don't want to meet him very much. He sounds mean. And he doesn't even give out free bags like the muffin man gives out muffins.
Out of
Bad
character,
man
Andy,
Well, the muffin man
Yes.
does give up muffins.
has Athelstan felt any inkling of Mina?
Not at present.
Do I believe that that she doesn't want to sacrifice me to the bag man? Because I'm like so.
Make an insight check.
Keeley is like beside Athelstan and just gently with the back of her hand just kind of taps his hand gently. Is kind of a reassurance.
Okay. So I forgot what I was gonna say. It was there, and then it was
Sorry.
gone. No, it's fine. She's hard to read. The way she's kind of leaning and just watching you. The firelight flicks on her face and gives her sort of an air of danger and predator.
Can be
But
dangerous looking too.
yeah,
This is all internal monologue. I'm
course.
like trying to hype myself up.
she's hard to read. The bagmen ultimately will be needed for your domain, Athelstan, to save it.
Explain.
The bagman is a creature that can move freely through bags of holding, bags of colding, portable holes, haversacks.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of knowledge would help stabilize a domain, essentially putting it into its own bag of holding, so that it cannot be taken by the mists.
I'm listening. Sorry, Quinn's just misbehaving a lot.
No worries.
on the counter.
So by bringing the bagman here, taking part in the trial of hearts, you'll be able to possess that technology, that knowledge, to save your realm.
How are you gonna get the bag man to come here?
That is where you will all come in. Particularly the two of you, Athelstan and Sly.
I just like look at them all and I'm like, I fucking told you.
We do not intend to sacrifice you by any means. That would be against the trial of hearts.
Wait, who said sacrifice? I didn't say sacrifice.
She's
I am
been
just-
tracking us.
Confirming that that is not our goal.
She's
Explain
had her
how
eyes
we
on us
come
the
in.
whole time.
I'm listening.
The bagman, as I said, would be able to give you the knowledge to essentially put the cloche on Darkon.
Give me the knowledge?
Whomsoever may need that knowledge.
Okay.
Why would such a creature give up such a power? or know how to relinquish such a power.
Applying the right pressure in the right point will give the knowledge of anything one may require.
Where are your backed up sources? Exactly how is this supposed to go down?
Okay, yeah.
You are looking at the product of such a venture. At one point, Velishan was also falling to mists, falling to chaos, falling to nothingness.
And then
You have
got
seen
the-
yourself. Not the bagman, no. My situation was slightly different. But the situation is the same in a way of how it would be able to assist you.
Okay, wait. Sorry. I still don't understand how we're going to get the bagman here.
The bagman trades people for trinkets. As you received a mark of Pelor, it is likely that physically what you would offer was not sufficient enough to worth being taken. However, because he touched you, he gave you payment.
I want to understand how this kind of capitalism works.
Sorry.
He didn't take me because I had something that was far more powerful than he.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, so I was taken from where I was
Indeed.
before and brought here. Why was I brought here? Like, why? What does that mean?
That you would have to ask him it. I do not know why he spared you and brought you here rather than simply did what he does to all of his victims.
What does he do to all of his victims?
I am not sure. None of them are ever seen again.
Oh.
But I can surmise that they are taken within the plane, the demi-plane that connects all sorts of bags of holding, bags of golding, haversacks, etc. And they die.
So we're gonna try to summon it.
Indeed.
You're gonna try and summon it.
With your assistance.
What is it for? What's in it for you?
Define assistance.
The trial of hearts is here, and the bagman will make a worthy foe. A worthy
Okay.
hunt.
How fucked up was Valishan before you put a cloche on it?
The
There's some
ground
weird,
itself
fucked up shit
bled.
out there.
Oh, I'm aware.
Was it like that beforehand?
This is an improvement. The ground itself bled. No water was drinkable. We
What do you get out of
suffered.
it then?
I am able to complete my hunt. And another cycle
For
will be able
what?
to move forward. Yenrik, did you not educate them on what the Trial of Hearts is for?
No.
Might have forgot.
He was
Ugh.
very much not helpful.
I somehow
what's the
failed to
deal?
believe Yenrik could educate a goldfish on how to swim.
Yenrik is a brilliant sorcerer.
He's
Forgetful.
really good. He one time used lightning bolt and it did a lot of damage to me slightly, but also the enemy, who's now our friend.
We all have our flaws. If short-term memory and attention to detail is of Yenrik's, everything else is acceptable.
Sounds like my report card.
Yes, Sly, you
Thanks,
do not
Sly.
need to raise your hand, simply speak.
Okay. Thank you. Do you have bags on bags on bags? Do you have portable holes everywhere? How are we doing this?
I have several, yes.
Not a good idea.
Don't worry, I did not put them together.
I
We
was really
learned our
hoping-
lesson the hard way.
Oh. Really hoping-
What are you going to do with the bags when we're done with this?
We no longer have need of them. They will be broken down for parts or given to the hunters and gatherers for easy transport. It's difficult to say. If you wish, you may take one.
You can break down a bag of holding for parts?
Yes.
If you know the right spells, yes.
Or if you're crazy enough.
I bet Alar could do it. He's really smart.
He might be crazy enough to do it too.
Ulrich just shrugs his shoulders like it wouldn't be the first time he's had to do that. There have been malfunctioning bags of holding he's had to break down to make sure they didn't something didn't go wrong.
When is this supposed to take place?
Tonight.
Is
Why
the
should we trust you?
thing tonight? Is the solstice tonight?
The solstice is tonight, yes.
Oh, it's the solstice tonight. So what time are we gonna start? Because it's kind of a big deal to me.
We will start the summoning probably at dusk, and the hunt will begin at midnight.
And what price do you ask of me?
No price. You
said it would
partake
come
in the
to
trial
an
of hearts, and that is the only price I ask.
What is involved with this hunt, with this
just
trial?
Tell us about this.
There will be other competitors. If the bagman shows, he will be one of them. The goal is to make it to one of two shrines. One of two shrines. You make it there, you win.
Can more than one of us make it?
Absolutely.
Do we have to wait? Are we trying to race against the bagman?
You're trying to race the bagman and myself. And a couple of other parties who are participating.
Fucking why?
Do I have to? Can I opt out?
You are already here, why would you opt out?
What happens if we lose?
You die. The jungle is an unforgiving place.
Wait, so it's not actually a race. It's just a matter of get to one of the shrines.
Yes. You'll be
But there are
provided a
other
map.
competitors.
There are other competitors, and let us say that there is no friendly fire.
So we have to kill each other.
Don't have to, but they may gun for you if you gun for them.
What if we? But another question: when we get there, is that like safe? Like, or what if we get there, we gotta fight them?
If you get to the shrine, that is considered a non-hostile zone. No combat is allowed there, and it will not occur.
What happens if
they
they
start-
get there first?
Sorry, Alice, what was that?
If they start it, do we get to finish it, or is that still not allowed? Because recently we went to a place where they're like, "Oh yeah, you can't hit people," but then somebody stabbed my friend. Is this the correct way?
Desecrated holy ground with blood.
Well, and there is a little bit more in place to prevent that from happening.
Okay.
It is not simply the word of mouth, the promise of non-violence. The wild there will ensure that you maintain peace until I arrive.
What if the bagman gets there first?
Then he lives.
It's not a single winner race. Everybody can win.
Absolutely.
It's not like first person there wins. It's whoever makes
As
it.
long as you get there.
As long as you get there, you successfully complete the trial.
Do we nominate like representatives, or do we all?
No, we all go.
You can all participate. You can set your groups or group if you wish to all travel together.
Can I nominate Gordon to not do it?
What do you mean, babe? I'm absolutely going. Are you kidding me? If
That's why
you're
you
going,
can't ask him to stay.
I'm going. Plus, like this Chakuna said, I'm already here. I might as well.
I don't understand how.
If you die, I'm gonna have you resurrected, and I will kill you myself.
You bet, babe.
I don't understand how trying to get to a temple alongside the Bagman, who is supposedly going to be loosed in the jungle, is going to get me the power to hold my realm together.
Aren't you listening? We have to stop him from getting there.
Oh,
Yes, I understand that. Stopping him from getting there.
wait.
What is his incentive to get there? How is he going to stay out in that jungle? How is he not going to what is the point?
No party will have any sort of haversack or bag of holding during this adventure. You will not have anywhere to go but to the shrine.
Gotta come from
Quick
somewhere.
question.
Oh, absolutely. He will arrive, but he will not be able to leave without my permission.
Yeah, quick question about that. Since, we're gonna, I'm assuming somebody's gonna be summoning him.
That is correct.
What if he decides to just grab somebody and be like, haha, joke's on you, and like yank them back through? Like, what if he decides to just not come out of the hole?
Yana, show them what you can do. The displacer
I cover
beast.
Atlas's eyes.
The displacer beast rises on all 6 legs. And you've seen displacer beasts now in the distance. This one is massive. It is all muscle and thick bone and just gnarled jaws. There's a big scar across its snout. And as the tentacles come up, they immediately begin to not only project sort of the visage of the displacer beast, but a visage of a variety of different bags of holding. A portable hole that's open, a haversack bag of holding. Different sort of items that the bagman might choose to go through. And there are dozens of them.
They're not real?
You can check if you like. Your hand touches the floor.
I touch the floor?
Yeah, like if you go to reach for one, your hand goes right through it and touches the floor.
So it's to offer him something he can't refuse to get them to come out.
But what I'm saying, like, that's super cool and all. But what I'm saying is he has to come out of something. So what if
Yes.
instead of coming all the way out of it, he just grabs someone and pulls them back in?
He will not have the opportunity to do that.
Can I make an insight check to see if she's, like, sure of herself?
Absolutely.
I guess I'm just not understanding. Like, I mean this with all due respect, obviously. I'm just not understanding how you're going to get the bagman to come out completely.
What he will seek, he will be forced to come out completely. And if not, he'll be secured and dragged out. Also, Atlas, you can tell that she is 100% confident in her plan.
I would tell Sai, like, I think she's being honest, but I don't understand how it works either.
Am I gonna have to touch this thing again?
No.
No.
Because if you need me to, fine, as long as you can guarantee that it won't take me away.
I don't want you to touch it.
I guarantee you that should you touch it, it will be of your own accord. And it will not take you away.
Can I ask a out of character moves question?
Yeah.
How are we gonna do encumbrance if none of us have bags?
I am a benevolent DM and I don't give a fuck about encumbrance. As long as you're not being stupid about it, and trying to carry like 3 horses or something.
I'm carrying a sofa. Yeah, Athelstan's a horse on a horse on a horse on a
Yeah.
centaur.
Yeah. Oh, another
Yeah, like-
question. This one would be incorrect. He's like, "Well, you said we have no bags. Where we're gonna put all our bags? What's gonna happen to them?"
We're gonna
Anything
secure
that
them
you
in
do
a
not
locker.
wish, anything that you do not wish to take on with you on the road will be secured here in the armory, including any bags of holding, etc. Items that you do not wish to carry, you can put them in the bag, leave them out of the bag. It does not matter. But you can take whatever you wish. We do have additional rucksacks you can take that are non-magical by any means, but it will allow you to carry items that you may be carrying in your current bags of holding.
Items will be safe in the armory. Could I roll insight?
Absolutely.
I forgot to roll my woe and wheel too. I just realized.
Sure,
I'm
you can do
gonna
that
roll
too. Yes, it will be safe. It will be protected during the entire trial until we return.
So
That would have
any-
been a nice roll to have. Otherwise,
Oh, that was for your woman wheel. Okay, yeah.
that was for my woe and wheel, so that's an even. So I'll have to mark that down on my sheet. And also roll
it can come
insight.
through anything bag wise or whatever that's magic, but it can't come through something that's not magic.
Correct. Hard to read, but they have the same level of confidence, Atlas, that they did talking about their plan to remove the bagman from a bag.
Okay, so we get the bagman out. We get him convinced to participate in this trial.
Well, there will be no convincing. He either participates or he dies immediately.
Sure. Okay,
What
fine.
happens if-
Do we get to know where these shrines are?
Yes, you will be provided with a map that will mark their locations. There are 2. It is up to you to decide which one you go to.
And we can do this in teams if we so choose.
You can do it in teams, you can break yourself into multiple pairs or groups, or you can be one large group if you so decide. Once the trial starts, there will be no rejoining forces.
When does it end? Is there a time limit?
When everyone is dead or has reached a shrine.
When you reach a shrine, can you leave it again?
Not until the trial is over.
How many hours do we have?
As long
As long as it takes.
No, till it starts.
No.
Oh, at this point, you're probably looking at 4 hours max before dusk when the summoning will start.
Can we have a group huddle that only involves our group?
If you so
Excuse
wish.
us.
You can go step into the armory if you wish.
Okay.
We agree, so
What-
we do it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, go ahead, Keli. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, it's fine. Just keep it moving.
No, do it.
We don't go. Keli.
What? So on our journey here, we saw things that looked, to my eyes, they looked like a lie. Is
Yes.
that common here?
Jungle fucking with us.
Are there other things at play during the trial?
Absolutely. The entire Wilds plays during the trial. It's
Okay.
whether you allow it to interfere with your destination or not. That is up to you.
Okay.
Is there anyone else here
In this building,
who have arrived to participate in the trial?
yes, there is an encampment just down the hill to the south of here, where several other groups have assembled. Up here in my villa, no. It is just me and Yana and the pack.
Happen to have seen a one-armed horny wizard?
Not to my recollection, no.
Hmm.
I tend to notice things like missing an arm.
You're the other hunters who are here.
Yes.
Is there anybody noticeable, like more so than normal?
I don't understand.
Something that doesn't belong.
Do they look like player characters? Or NPCs of importance?
I mean, there is a half giant among them. I don't exactly know what you mean. I have seen many types and all sorts.
Is there a guy with a crown and he talks like this?
No, no crowns.
Is there a girl who's a drow who, you know? No.
She won't be here.
Will there
But
be
what
time
if
to meet
you-
any of the other hunters prior to the trial?
Absolutely, you can go down to the encampment immediately if you wish.
Are they
Okay.
gonna try to kill us, or is they can't kill us till later?
Not until the trial begins.
They
There
don't gain
is-
any. They wouldn't gain anything by killing us. We won't have anything of import upon our person. The only reason that they would try and kill us is to just kill us for pleasure. And I don't like animals that kill for pleasure.
What do you get besides your life for completing the trial?
What do you get, as in you as a person?
Like, yeah, what is...
Our incentive, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Your incentive is
Beyond-
the bagman.
Okay.
And
What?
the ability and knowledge to save Darkon.
But what
If
do
you-
y'all get?
What do I get?
Yeah.
The trial was something very different before Valashan was saved. It was a playground for a trophy hunter who hunted my people to near extinction for fun and pleasure.
Out of curiosity,
Yes.
as you know, I'm not from the domains, and I don't owe anybody anything here.
Indeed.
Theoretically, if I wanted, or if I, if I needed incentive, what would, right? Because I'm not even from here. What if I could go home? What if I wanted to?
Then you may leave.
And go back to before?
If you have a way to get there, yes.
That's what I mean. Like, what if that's what I wanted out of this? Would you
That
be
is
able
not something I can offer you. I do not have that power.
to weird
There are other ways to get you home, Sly.
Sorry, can we backpedal real quick? Because I had a follow-up question to my question, which
Yep.
was, what was my question? Because I forgot it. What does she gain out of this?
What do I
What's my
gain?
question? No,
Yes.
I have a follow-up question because I'm like, that's really sad,
I
but
actually-
you didn't answer my question.
Yeah, I actually wasn't able to because another question was asked.
Yeah, yeah.
When it was the previous Dreadlord, he hunted for pleasure. And there was no rules. There were no rules to it. There was no... He killed as many as you could just because he could. So I took it upon myself to save Valashan. And unfortunately, Valashan requires a price. That price is blood. It keeps the ground fertile. It keeps the monsoons at bay. It keeps the beasts alive and not mangy. Keeps the fruits and vegetables growing. Keeps sickness away. I do this because I must, not because I derive pleasure from it.
Can I make another insight check?
Absolutely.
May I ask another question?
Of course.
Have you seen others like me?
She looks you over, notes the halo. Seems to see something beyond that. There have been
Yeah.
some here.
Recently?
Somewhat. Probably within the last 6 months.
Do you have names?
No. As for your insight checks, hard to read.
Mm,
We should have our little team huddle and then come back to this conversation.
huddle,
Just
huddle.
one more.
Um,
Our goal is just to get to the shrine, nothing else. Or is our goal to stop the bagman from getting to the shrine as well?
It would probably be in your best interest to prevent the bagman from getting to the shrine.
How do we kill it?
But then how does that help Athelstan?
Again, putting
Please.
screws to certain joints is very beneficial.
Is
So
there
don't
no other
do it.
way?
Do it, basically.
If you have another way, you are free to use it, but that is what I would go with. And as for how to kill it, I hear decapitation works quite well.
But we're not supposed to kill it.
You can if you wish.
We can kill it after we get the info, but
Okay, huddle time, and then we can come back.
Very well.
Step in the other room.
All right. She guides you to one of the rope bridges leading to the north. So I'll just move my cursor.
Hey, Blue
over.
Cottage!
Hey, Blue Cottage. Thanks for the raid.
ooh,
Hope your game was good. So she just gestures down to this armory. Take as long as you need. I will be here.
Why are you so loud? Stop.
The armory itself is moderately simple in relation to something you might see at a keep. There's weapons and chests and hunting traps, ropes, chains, grappling hooks. Basically anything that you would need for more of a wild mission as opposed to defending a keep.
So, before anybody says anything, I have no intention of going back. This is my home. My home is with you. I know that, and I hope you guys all realize that. I was just wondering what, like, it's a good way to figure out how serious this person is, right? Because I know there's no way for me to get back there, and I don't need to get back there.
Can I make an insight check on Sly?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sly, you can
Yeah.
make perception or deception in the tower.
Persuasion.
Or persuasion or deception in the tower. Sorry.
Uh,
Words are hard. They are
I
hard.
keep whiffing. I gotta get all these whiffs out.
Hold on, I need to. I don't
So
know.
it was
how to is it? Where is it?
I don't know, wherever you put it on your sheet. 10
Skill?
from Atlas.
Skill.
Alaric rolled an 11 for insight. She's being completely honest with you. Her home is with you guys.
Yeah. Of course it is.
Atlas says, I'm glad you feel like your home is with us, but I would never fault somebody for wanting to wander elsewhere because if you think about it, we all meet again in some way. Even if it's just in our memories.
Mm.
I was asking because I know that I can't get back there, but if she was gonna say that I could, then that would be a major flag. Right. So, also, like, talking about having incentive and stuff, I don't know. I was curious about what the incentive was for me to, or what she thought the incentive was for me. But no, I'm not gonna abandon you, except right now when I have to go wrangle this cat.
Okay, goodbye, Sly.
A displacer beast comes out of nowhere. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Meow.
It's
Athelstan,
Charlie.
Athelstan, do you want me to try to contact Mina?
Oh fuck. About that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't
it's
care.
past her bedtime, so she's misbehaving because she's trying to be.
But she's so
She's sweet.
cute.
She's staring at me and purring.
We're almost done.
It's okay. She can be patient. Matt will come home in 3 hours and she can.
Go nuts on him.
Or ask him.
Affy,
Yes.
is there physical changes? Are there what does it feel like?
With Mina not being present.
This is the longest they've been apart for a long time.
Other than your morose motherfucking ass, there's no physical magical changes.
For now.
So, group huddle about this. What do we do? Are we splitting into teams? Are we staying as one team? What are we doing? Because I feel like.
I'm not splitting up this party.
No.
No.
Yeah. Okay, good.
That would be a terrible idea. We don't know anything about this area.
Well, we only have one person who does, and I look at Yinrik.
What's
Glad we-
Yinrik doing here? Put the
That
rabbit
is
outside.
questionable.
She just said Yinrik's super smart and good at stuff.
Yinrik is on our team. He's sorry, Yinrik. You're. Can you not bite me? Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yinrik's
Yinrik,
biting
don't bite
Sly.
her.
I didn't mean to.
Consent.
Tieflings are friends, not food.
Dude.
Why ain't
This
you
one's
on
not
my
food.
shoes? There's a ring of things that explode on that thumb. You don't want to bite that. That might explode. My sleepy pig.
Sleepy.
Can you?
Nom nom nom.
Yeah, we're not splitting the party as long as I
No.
say. You are all a part of this now. You don't have to do this. You have the option. I just want to extend that. I know you won't take it. But I do not want to put you in danger if you are not willing to be in danger. I say this with
Already in-
respect.
We're
Of
already
course.
in danger.
You say
They
that
put-
every time. We are always in danger, especially when we don't know who to trust.
But we're going to be even more in danger in a few hours. They're summoning the Bagman here. Who's to say they're not going to go on a rampage?
Such a bad feeling about this.
No,
So
I feel,
the sooner we start heading out towards a shrine and putting distance between us and the Bagman, the better.
the only issue.
We don't want distance
We don't
between
want-
us and him, though. The
I
sooner
think
we can
we're
catch him,
expected.
the better.
I think. Sorry.
The point
think
is
we're
to keep
expected.
the Bagman
I
from
don't
getting to
think
one
she's
of
gonna
the
make
shrines.
it that easy.
I think we're expected to be here for the summoning, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think she's gonna
fine.
keep him here. She
Well,
might
don't-
just teleport him somewhere randomly in the realm.
Jesus.
The price. We help get him here. Once he is loose in the jungle, his incentive is to arrive at one of the temples. I don't know if she is acting in a way. She seems to be interested in him as in this thing as prey. So I don't think that she will let him get to one of the temples. If we try and cover one temple, she and whomever she carries with her covers the other temple. That is the only reason why there would be any
What?
good reason in splitting up. But
Do you
there's
want to know that Atlas doubted me?
Make an insight check.
Make an
Yeah, make an insight check.
Insight check upon insight checks.
Full insight.
All of the inside checks tonight.
Atlas,
Meta
if you were
insight check.
trying to do it on the sly,
No, Atlas was listening because Alice's intentions weren't that if she was lying, it was a bad thing. He thought that if she was saying something else, it was not to
Like-
hurt them.
Like if she was
So-
scared.
oh,
Yes,
like a
so
white lie.
He
Yeah.
wanted to
I
assure
just want
her
to know.
either way.
Okay.
I just want to know if I knew that Atlas wasn't sure. That's all.
You might have seen just sort of a flicker of confusion, or maybe just a like I'm not so sure about that on his face, but he seems content now regarding that.
If you wanted to question him, you could about it.
Atlas?
Yeah.
Give a big
I
hug.
hug back, and I
You're
say,
stuck with me, buddy.
"What?
You're stuck with me, buddy.
That's good. I come from a people who, you know, we stick together mostly, but people come and go, and that's just how it is sometimes.
If I
So I'm
didn't,
happy that you're here now, and I treasure this."
as Athelstan pointed out recently, I'm not exactly a good person. But I would be honest if I didn't want to be here. If I wanted to go home, I would be doing everything. Well, home. I would be doing everything in my power to find a way there. I wouldn't be spending
I
time.
think you're a good person. Being a good person's relative.
I'll accept it.
It's
But,
what you
you know what I
believe, what you're doing is right, and also the company you keep if they agree. I think.
But you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be going through all of this, and I wouldn't be putting myself in danger and all of this if I didn't want to stay here. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be making a life for myself here with you guys if I didn't want to stay here.
Mm-hmm.
There is trust.
Sucks
What?
to be y'all. You're stuck with me.
We help one another. We've been doing pretty well so far. There are some of us who are still a little rough around the edges, but I'm sure that can be molded
I
with
think-
time. I don't know how long you plan to stay with us, Yenrik, but you would be quite useful. You are extremely powerful, if not extremely volatile.
Like, please, please, please get knocked out in this challenge. Please. Please. I can just hear the internal monologue.
We all...
So,
Yes, Breeze?
fortunately, I don't think us covering one shrine and Chakuna on the other is going to help us because we need to get the information out.
That would... Well, if she's out for the hunt, then perhaps this is some... She asked us here, so obviously she wanted to at least give us the chance. If we can convince her to, if she does capture this bagman, to hold... If you want to split up, I can change...
No. I'm not worried about splitting up. I'm just thinking if anybody has any location magic.
I can when I sleep,
I
We're
was
not
just
gonna get
but I
any
have to sleep
detail.
first.
We're not going to... We don't have enough time. It's
I know.
4 hours from now.
I was gonna say, what if we have to split into 2 groups so that we each cover one? Like,
I
what if
don't
that's-
like that idea.
What if we have to? Like, that's the question. What if we have to? What if we don't have a choice?
But then we've only got half of us dealing with the bagman.
How far... We need to see this map.
Yeah, how far
If
apart?
we're, if we're going to be
They're going
able
be
to
on
make...
completely opposite ends of.
I feel like they're not going to show us until right before. That's what I would do
And it's
to keep it fair.
They're never going to be anywhere close.
No.
Like, how can we... What if we...
I can change.
What?
And
I can change into something
became a
that
dragon
can...
before.
I can do it again.
Wait, I
So-
don't understand.
Wait, hold on. So we get to one and then we split up kind of because someone or two people or whatever can ride dragon stand to the other one.
I can also fly now. Yeah.
Either way, the,
Yeah, but-
that's probably at best plan B.
But what if we
We go.
Yeah.
We need to track. We are starting tracking this thing immediately.
what if there's conditions? The condition that we are there for the summoning, the condition that we take part in this at all is
Well, yeah, we have to be.
Oh, guys, guess what I did because I thought we were gonna find Mina. By the way, where is Mina?
Wait,
I-
I haven't cast my spell yet.
wait,
I know.
guys,
I
my
cast.
question is-
I have a spell called Locate Creature.
Don't do
Describe
that.
the
Oh,
name-
thank God. Thank God one of
Hold
us
it.
packed that.
Hold
Thank
it.
God one of us
actually
packed
did
that.
because I thought we were gonna leave Mina.
Hold it for the bag, man.
Yeah.
now,
Maybe. I don't know. Oh.
my
You just-
question was, what if we bribe her? The condition that we do any of this, because
What the
we can
fuck,
still
Kathy?
refuse to do it.
Wait, who are we bribing with what?
Chakuna.
Yeah, like the condition is that we get access to the information no matter what.
Alice.
Just care.
How do we bribe her?
She won't care.
Then we just leave.
Then we don't say Darkon.
We don't even know. well, Yes, that's true, but we also, I still find it skeptical on how I am supposed to pry the information of putting a proverbial cloche on a realm. This place is not exactly held together by some sort of a cloche. If it was held together in that
but-
kind of aspect, it wouldn't be accessible.
But
Like there's a
think
reason
about
I'm
it.
here. What if I just refuse to do it? What if I just say I'm leaving? Goodbye.
Then
both
we
get
failed
killed.
before we start.
Hey,
And then we die.
hey, Yenrik, why do
Yeah.
you trust Chakuna so much? What do you know about her that we might not know?
Why do you guys trust each other?
If you answer one more goddamn question with another question, I swear to fucking God,
Athelstan.
Ribbit.
Bestie.
Well, I trust them because we've been traveling together and we've shared in a bunch of friendship and memories. If you wanted to experience them, you could go to, let's say, iHeartRadio, Spotify, YouTube, etc.
Oh,
and look up
Maggie.
The Vactaire.
Oh, Maggie.
Just saying.
I know, Bestie, but that is kind of a good point. Unfortunately.
You guys trust each other because you guys have been traveling and working together for a year or so?
Couple
It-
weeks.
It's been
It
A month.
like
depends.
3.5 months.
Timey-wimey stuff I look at Bree.
I've hunted with Chakuna for 20 years.
If
Okay,
he's
but
made it out of this trial alive more than once over the course of 20 years, then this will be easy peasy, as they say, lemon squeezy. But I'm just saying, Sly, his head is the size of a cheeseburger, and I might get hungry.
But what if life is difficult, lemon, difficult?
wait, hey Inric, how did you beat the trial before? Is it in your journal?
It's gonna be a different trial
She-
every year.
Explain the premise of it, but the conditions can change.
Oh no.
Yenrik, can we trust her? Like, is this what on a scale of like 1 to 10? What is the possibility that we're all gonna fucking die?
10.
I'm starting to lose my voice again.
Oh,
guys.
fine.
I mean, you guys are very, strong combatants. You guys should be fine.
No, but we're asking if we can trust her.
I mean,
We don't trust anybody. This group, we don't trust anybody. That's kind of the point.
No,
It's
we
this
trust a lot of people. That's how we got a friend like Trixie.
Atlas, you can trust her as you can trust as much as you trust me. That's the limit of it.
So
Okay.
So we
She seems
can't.
pretty trustworthy
No.
then.
Oh, Atlas, you sweet bean. Sweet, sweet bean.
What was that roll for in the tower?
But anyways,
Atlas is trusting him. What if we go
We-
talk to the other combatants? Maybe we could all team up against the bagman. We could bribe them instead. That's how bribes work, right?
I don't think it's wise to trust anybody outside of our group at this point.
Okay.
I agree.
We keep this here.
Okay,
Everyone's
so
here for their own goal, their own prize.
So are we agreeing right here, right now, as a group to stop us versus Yinricking?
Yeah, at this point, I think we have to. Because otherwise we're going to fail before we even start.
I'm putting my hand in for a 1, 2, 3. Woo.
I put my human hand in. It's like the Yu-Gi-Oh moment where we draw on our hands with Sharpie.
Part of the cards.
You know what you know?
But
Gordon.
Big meaty claw.
Rick.
Yep.
What about Trixie?
Pseudopod just goes plop.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I gotta get Jenny in this. And oh the plants.
It's very wet.
Apparently, according to chat, Maggie is the Kool-Aid man now.
1, 2, 3, break. Let's go. All right.
1, 2, 3, break.
Was the boomstick in the
Liliana was.
Little.
The boomstick was.
Okay, as long as
The mimic
boomstick
was. Like, everybody was there.
Okay, good.
And I think we're gonna call session because it's getting
Including the
late.
It's only 37 minutes past time.
37 a.m. my time, and I'm still awake. Everybody should be very excited.
I'm very
proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Blue Cottage D&D, for the raid. We love you. I loved your video today with the Guess Your Class. That was awesome. So much fun. Stick around for the raid. You can use those platinum pieces to help or hinder the party. We will be back on Thursday with A Song of Crystal and Shadow, which is our Final Fantasy homebrew with DM Sophia. As well that night, Artemis and I are going to be over on the Liching Hour for Swashbucklers.
You must called me the wrong name, didn't you?
No, I got distracted by Cedar's out of character moose.
Oh, okay.
What? Is it okay to wait until after stream or now?
Just real quick, if it's okay. Is there any feeling of her being near?
Yeah, she's all around you.
No, is she back?
Oh, dude.
No.
I wanted to check, okay? Calm down.
If she was back, I would tell you.
I know.
Yeah, but you also didn't tell people if it was a push or pull door, so.
That's because that was funny.
I'm disinclined to trust the DM.
Anyways.
Catch us on the flip side. We'll catch you on the flip side and have a good one.
If you find my